rare and limited edition cigars, along with 1,500 varieties from leading and boutique brands. Join the Cigar District's private membership cigar club to enjoy their rooftop patio and BYOB perks. Whether you're a seasoned aficionado or simply curious, visit the Cigar District in downtown Bentonville and online at thecigardistrict.com. The Cigar District, where the cigar experience is reimagined.
What's going on the grill tonight? Whatever it is, you'll find only the best at Richard's Country Meat Market. From the aroma of bacon-wrapped fillets to perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill, this summer will be a feast for the senses. Richard's makes it easy with curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 443-0000. Serve only the best. From Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hill Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue, and online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with Promix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or Pro Mix?
Good Monday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist. Majestic storm tracking rainy weather out there this morning in northwest Arkansas. Widespread and even heavy rain at times will become more scattered as we move throughout early afternoon. Partly cloudy skies are forecasted today with daytime highs only rising into the upper 80s. That's another day with below average temperatures. Lows tonight will slip down into the upper 60s. We'll head into the low 90s with more sunshine and a few stray showers for your Tuesday. I'm 4029 meteorologist, Majestic Storm.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 17 days. From the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruskin and Zach Show. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Yes, it is Ruskin and Zach. Oh, my Lord. Let us back in the building again here. Happy Monday, everybody. ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app. Ruskin and Zach here. Zach is not in the studio.
Laying hurt today.
But we have what we have done, if you are not watching on television, is we have put a picture of Zach on the good chair. And so on television, you will see a picture of Zach taped to the chair in one box and then me on the other.
I'm afraid to ask what that photo is. Is this an authorized photo?
I don't know. It's the last time I'm ever Google imaging you, so
Okay.
that's never happening again. And
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And yeah, so there we go. So what's the count and the amount? What are we up to there on a thermometer there?
I just took my temperature. It was at 100.3.
Oh, you're fine. Play on.
Well, I also just juiced up, as the kids say.
Oh, good.
So,
all right.
Yeah, so it's slowly coming back down. That is really? That's the best photo you guys could come up with?
Yes, that's it.
I'll tell you what. Let me send you some approved glamour shots.
Oh, okay. So,
and, if you wouldn't mind.
Some
just,
8x10 glossies.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind that would be great.
We can change it out. We're not committed to it.
Every segment we get a different
That's right. We'll
photo.
put a different. Yeah, we'll get 100 photos and just switch them out all the time.
That'd be great.
DQ is at the controls of the good board. Hi, DQ. How are you doing?
Hi.
Did DQ share with you the new gift or the gift that I gave her today?
I see the walker in here now.
DQ not happy with me. I was trying to be nice and because she is injured, I was trying to give her a little bit of assistance. I found a walker this weekend and I tried to give it to her and she.
How do you find a walker?
Well, I mean, you got to walk through a crowd. You got to rough somebody up. You take their walker, and you got to present it to DQ. It's not complicated. No,
There's no tennis balls on it, though.
Well, no, the tennis balls are on my desk.
Oh, that's right. That's what
I
those
was
are
not
for.
feeling great this morning during our staff meeting, so I forgot to not get to put those on this morning.
Okay.
But the tennis balls are on the desk, and they are ready to roll.
Right.
Told DQ she can go to the Pittman show next week, and she'll be fine.
That's right. Yes. BE's asking if you used a rectal thermometer. We're not answering that question.
I would prefer not to answer that, but no.
It's confidential information.
Yeah, that would violate all sorts of HIPAA laws or something
that
like
is that is confidential information.
But
BE.
I
You know better than that.
I got the good drugs with me.
Oh,
so.
you got your diarrhea pills. All
Yes,
right.
I
Yes.
do.
Okay. Yes. That's the joke that Zach makes when he drops his daughter off at school.
Today was the first day of school.
Yes.
It was a battle. Think like Wilt and Bill Russell, Kareem and Chief, all of the great battles of all time. Getting my daughter to school this morning was, man, it was rough.
That's right.
She, I'm quoting here. You piss me off.
Wow.
Is what she told me this morning.
Big boy curse words.
Yeah,
now.
she's she's in 8th grade now, so
Oh,
she's,
okay. Well,
she's
it's junior high. Yeah.
Yeah, she's using the grown-up words.
When is the first time you cursed? Our lines are open here. Text us 866-285-4005. I think 3rd grade was the first time I heard some of those words from the opposing team at a football game, like their students, and then I repeated it to our students. Like, did you hear that guy said bleep bleep 3 times? I think that was 3rd grade.
Kinsey was
3
3 the first time she dropped an S-bomb.
Oh, wow. That's
She used to watch football games with me a lot.
Oh,
And, so she learned, in the heat of the moment, how to use them correctly.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Right.
Uh-huh.
We had a battle this morning. But I got her back. God bless the Springdale School District. They have bags for their phones now, so Kinsey can't text me.
That's right. Yeah.
It is for the parents that are going to experience this for the first time, like next week after, whatever. It's a glorious, glorious thing because they've lost all of their power. The kids they don't know what to do.
Yeah, they've given up the appendage hooked to their hand for 8 hours a day. What are they going to do with it? Do they get it at lunch or nothing?
You can get it at lunch. But she texts me. She's like, "Oh, I got my phone at lunch." I'm like, "Yeah, but you got to give it right back, shorty." But yeah, it's terrific. I am all for this. I would also like to advocate for year-round school now that I don't have to go.
Okay.
I think that would be something that we need to enact and talk to our state legislators about. And I don't mean like on this trimester thing, or I mean like every day they should go to school.
No breaks.
No breaks whatsoever. I'm thinking about taking Saturday away.
Some schools are going to the 4-day work week. What are your thoughts on that?
No, that means more time with your child, and I'm going to vote no.
Wow. Father of the year, Zach Carnes, everybody.
I wasn't feeling good yesterday, so I was getting myself all
So this is day 2.
This is actually day 3.
Oh, good. Well, you'll be back by the end of the week.
Yeah, I should be back tomorrow. I'll be fine.
We'll see about
if not, well, let's be honest. You threw me out.
I did throw you out.
Yeah, you threw me out.
He came and stood in the door at lunch, like 10 feet away, and is like, "Here's what's going on." I'm like, "Leave this place immediately."
That's correct.
Immediately.
Yes.
I've already fought this off once in my own home. I'm not doing it again here. Leave this place.
I had worked myself up this morning to fight the car line, and there was no car line. I was actually really disappointed.
How about that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
well, in
pulled
8th grade, they drive themselves, don't they?
Yes, yeah. There were a couple of combines, a couple of tractors in there.
And aren't they smoking by 8th grade? Or
yeah.
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
Now,
stay in school, kids. Don't smoke. I'm sorry.
I know that your school didn't, but DQ, you went to Elkins. Was there a smoking section when you went to school?
No.
Really?
People vaped in the bathroom, but
whoa, that's against the rules.
That wasn't allowed.
Oh, God bless Midlothian High School. We had a smoking section.
Smoking.
And our favorite thing to do was like during the winter was there were people that would go out and smoke like outside. There was like this little area outside the back of the school, and it had like an overhang, and you could spit on the overhang in the winter, and your spit would freeze. So you'd walk out there, and you'd have all these spit icicles plus a bunch of dudes out there smoking. And we didn't vape. We smoked the real things, unfiltered.
Oh yeah, like the way men did.
That's exactly
the way
right.
our forefathers did.
Back the way the pioneers did it. School's changed a whole lot.
DQ, don't come in here. I'm bleeding right now.
Why are you bleeding?
I don't know. This thing on my arm, it started bleeding. Now I'm bleeding.
What thing on
I don't know. It was something, and now there's blood. I don't know.
Right. We're not
going to
make
okay.
it. Yeah, we're not going to make it to the end of this.
I'm not bleeding a lot, but I am, I don't want to, I don't know. I'm
DQ,
fine.
you may have to suck it up and do this.
Yeah, DQ, you're up. All
I
your
do know how to switch it to the national. So.
all your dreams coming true.
Yep, everything you ever wanted in life, DQ, coming true right here.
That's right. That's right. All your career dreams. Do your own show without any assistance. I think I'm okay.
Oh, good.
It's just a little. It's a little nick. It seems like.
Where did you get the little nick?
I don't know. It's on my right arm.
Are you going to make it?
I think so.
Okay.
I clot easily. So.
Oh, are you a good clotter?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't know. I'm not
I
on
was
blood thinners. This could be fatal if I was on blood thinners. You know, that's
During
how
my
that works.
last health examination, I had a nurse tell me that I was a good bleeder.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I wasn't a good clotter, but I'm a good bleeder.
When's the first time you cursed, and are you a good clotter? Our lines are open, 866-285-4005.
God, it's a Monday. Yes, 2 weeks from a game, and let's talk about clotting.
Well, that's right. Let's talk about blood, because
Right.
there's going to be blood. It's going to happen here. We're already getting asked about Ty's video. Listen, we will handle all this. All right.
What video?
I'll tell you about it later. We'll handle this. All
we
right?
have a Thai video?
There's a Thai video, and people are wanting to know what it means. And so we'll handle this, all right? We will handle it. After we were told to say nothing, Ty
That
went
is
out and made a
correct.
video.
Yeah, well done, Ty, idiot. Dennis and Springdale graduated from Springdale High School in '84. They had a smoking section.
All right.
And I would expect nothing less at Springdale High School.
No, of course, that's right.
Here's Pinto. Mr. and Mrs. Pinto both have this bug. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, way to go. Hope the
Appreciate it.
Pintos are doing well out there in Farmington, or wherever they may be. I don't know that for a fact, but they might be in Farmington. I don't know.
This sucks, by the way.
That's not great, is it?
You were hacking and wheezing all week last week, and I'm going to blame you for.
Blame me for everything else.
Well, I mean, you had some third world tropical disease, and you gave it to me. DQ is immune to all of this stuff.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It really
I have
is.
a really strong immune system.
Apparently so.
Okay, I hope we got that clean.
No, the music was playing. You'll have to say it again when we come back.
I'll need you to do that again.
Yeah, take two. All right, there's plenty of stuff. Steph Curry saved the Americans at the Olympics.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see here. I don't know how much the Cowboys looked really bad yesterday in their preseason game against the Rams. Trey Lance can't play.
No.
That's not really news. We already knew that, but, it's just something to bring up here. All right, so we'll cover all of this and a bunch of other stuff, and we want to find out when you started cursing, 866-285-4005. It is Ruskin and Zach. Stay with us.
It started as a dream, and here you are. It's moving day. But wait, isn't moving supposed to be stressful? Oh, that's right. You bought your home using Weichert Realtors. Your Weichert agent guided you from start to finish to help make sure we found you your perfect place. Dream, move, home, Weichert. Call your local Weichert Realtors office today and make your move. And look for our bright yellow signs. At Weichert Realtors, we sell more because we do more. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
What makes Crabtree RV Center different? First, we are a fourth-generation family-owned business taking pride in making your family's dreams come true. No corporate mentality here. Second, we've been in business for 74 years, founded in 1950 here in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas area. We are not going anywhere. What does that mean for our customers? A family feel with no corporate hidden fees. The reassurance that we will be here for generations to come, and knowledgeable salespeople who want to pick the right RV for your family to make lifetime memories in. Crabtree RV Center, making your family's dreams come true for over 70 years.
It's Ruskin and Zach.
Give me the hug truck.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
This is Peyton Stovall. I'm back on the field this season with a little more experience. Now I know the number one spot for burgers, fries, and shakes. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. Stop by and see my friend Keith Wilson and his team at the Fayetteville location off Weddington and Sally at the Arkansas Avenue location in Russellville. Don't forget to pick up a bottle of Butcher Boy seasoning at either location or your local Harps. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
What a catch at second base by Peyton Stovall laying it out.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
All right, guys, are we tired of the dad bod? Let's lose the weight and reclaim your confidence and energy. At Boxing Wellness and Rogers, our injectable weight loss program helps you jumpstart the journey and quickly kick the dad bod to the curb. Let's help you be victorious with getting rid of the extra pounds for good. The consultation can be done online or in person. To get started, visit boxynwa.com. That's Boxy as in B for victory, OXYNWA.com.
Brothers Roofing and Restoration, a licensed and insured local roofing contractor in Arkansas. Since his playing days for the Hogs, Brother Alexander has been on rooftops, many years as an adjuster, and in the past decade as a roofing contractor. He knows how to help you through the insurance process while replacing your roof using only the industry's best materials. And being a lifelong Arkansan, he'll be here to stand behind his workmanship and warranty. Call 479-353-3877 to arrange a time for Brother and his team to inspect your roof.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
ESPN 99.5.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Good news is brought to you by the Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit Get the good chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat in the good chair. We are a mere 17 days away from the start of Razorback football. The team is diligently preparing for a stern test in its opener. This week, passes will be caught, tackles will be made, and passes will be thrown. And yes, they look like an SEC team. Arkansas opens the season August 29th in Little Rock against UAPB. You can hear every word of Razorback football right here on ESPN Arkansas. On to a good team. Texas A&M running back Reuben Owens is expected to miss the season after suffering a significant lower body injury during a scrimmage on Saturday. That according to head coach Mike Elko. And the U.S. won gold yesterday in men's and women's basketball, but it wasn't easy. The women won 68-67 on a whoopsie on a three-pointer in which a player's foot was on the line. That didn't count. And then Steph Curry saved the U.S. bacon because LeBron sucks. A lot of drama around that team. Did you watch any of that yesterday?
Oh, man, was I watching that.
We got Jason Tatum's mom on Instagram taking Steve Kerr to task. Boy, it was a very uneven performance, but it was fun to see. I didn't realize this is Steph Curry's first Olympics.
He's never
been on the Olympic team before. That just seems weird to me.
And he should quit now.
No, you should never play again because you are.
Who's going to do better than that? They called him. Here's how important his performance was. The McDonald's in France have curry sauce.
Yeah.
They want to change the name or just throw it out altogether.
French television called him the devil.
Yes, they did. Yes.
So yes. Way to go, Steph.
El Diablo.
Right.
Only that's Spanish, not French, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They're both
DQ?
Romance languages.
DQ?
Your Ruskin and Zach X polls. What is the opposite of right? Left or wrong?
Ooh.
Wrong.
Ooh.
31% of people said wrong.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a tough
69%
one.
of people said left.
Ooh.
That's a tough one. Huh.
Yeah.
Wrong. I would go wrong,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Which is the correct way to write the multiplication symbol? The regular X or the dot?
Oh, no.
I need more information. What are we doing?
Math.
Is it no?
You're doing
No.
math.
Am I?
What
am
do you
I?
mean?
Well, if I'm writing it like in an equation on a spreadsheet, I'd probably use the dot. But if I'm just writing out like 5 times 3 on a piece of paper, I probably use
So you're
the X.
writing it. You're physically writing it out.
On
X.
Excel, you use the X.
X, without question.
I know,
X.
DQ, you don't like Excel,
Yeah.
but on Excel, you use the
See,
X.
I use the dot. I don't know if that's just something I picked up because whenever you do equations, there's sometimes an X in there.
Yeah,
So you
very
can't have-
confusing.
yeah.
X. X.
I like the dot.
You know, I knew algebra would come in handy, and today's finally the day.
7.8% of people said the dot. 92% said the X.
23 years after high school, it finally pays them.
Yep, there we go. We finally got to use it. You can go back to
Finally.
your teacher and say, "Hey, look, I actually used it."
That's right.
Do you usually buy things when you're almost out of them, or do you wait until you're completely out?
Completely out.
This is one of my flaws. Almost out.
Oh,
and then
you're
you
one
get
of
more
those.
than you. I've got another month left of body wash, even though it seems like I'm almost out.
You got 2 jars of peanut butter. Yeah.
Oh, we have so much peanut butter. It's ridiculous.
Well, you know, when it all goes down,
That's right. It'll
you'll
still be there.
You'll be prepared.
73% of people said almost out. 26% of people said completely out. At the store, do you take free samples or do you actively try to avoid them?
I don't even make eye contact with those people.
Me either.
Because they are pesky salesmen.
Those people.
Them people.
Don't say those people.
I don't.
They're just employees
don't.
of the store.
I went yesterday to get some cold medicine, and this woman is like chasing me through the world's second largest retailer,
See?
offering me like pigs in a blanket. I'm like,
That's-
no.
Well, pigs in a blanket are good. I'd probably take that. But it's okay, I guess, whenever it's at what is it, the warehouse stores?
Yeah, the
What
big
are those
club.
called? Yeah,
Yeah, the big club. Club. Yeah.
Because you don't go to the club a lot.
Oh.
But you go to the other store a lot, and now they've started doing free samples, and they're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And they always try to talk to you.
Yeah, they want to have a conversation. It's like, give me my pig in a
I
blanket.
feel like
Leave
it
me
should
alone.
just be if I go up to them, then that's fine.
Yes, I
But they shouldn't
wholeheartedly
seek
agree.
me
with you.
out.
Well, you look like a sucker with those things. I mean, because you're one of those people. I've seen you in the grocery store. You look vulnerable. You're like that.
I am vulnerable.
you're the wildebeest on the outside with the limp.
I am.
They can sniff you out.
I am my most fearful at the grocery store. 60% of people said avoid. 40% said they'd take the free samples. And seems like you added one, Zach.
I did.
Should the person who finishes last in your class be able to speak at graduation? So we get to hear the other side of the story.
That's right. Yeah.
I think this should be our first 100% poll.
71% of
That's
people
nice.
said yes. 28% of people said no.
Why? Why would you silence? Why are you trying to silence people?
Well, so okay, whenever you were in high school, were
in the Stone Ages. Is that what that was?
well.
They had like the guy with the carnival barker, the big megaphone that he would hold up to his mouth when he spoke. Yeah, go ahead.
Were all the popular kids like the ones who had the bad grades, and then you guys called the nerds, like all the people who had the good grades, they weren't the popular kids? Like in an 80s movie or something,
Wow. Now, I've said this before. I graduated in a class of 473, and I was 471. No, most of the bottom 10 or bottom 20 all look like John Bender from Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Our head cheerleader was our valedictorian. And let's be honest, which speech would be more interesting? Somebody up there who's got straight A's and they're going to Harvard and doing all of this stuff, or the guy who doesn't know what he's going to do as soon as he leaves the building on graduation day? You tell me, which one's more interesting?
Oh, the guy that doesn't know what he's going to do.
Exactly, and that's why I think and why does it have to be the overachievers? What about the underrepresented?
There was a commercial about this when I was in high school where they kept going up to the kid, and they're like, "So what are you going to do next, Brad?" And he's like, "Well, I think I'm going to go make a sandwich." And then he answered that a few times, and then finally, I think the message of the ad council spot was like, "Plan your future" or something. I don't know what it was. It clearly didn't work because
Brad now runs IBM.
That's right. Yeah. He was an early investor in this company called Alphabet that runs this thing called Google, and now Brad owns most of Malibu. So there you
go. Here's a text of the 479. This is from Well Actually Guy. The correct answer to DQ's poll question is wrong. Left is not the opposite. It is a direction or symbol for a body part. Just because we assume it is opposite, it is actually its own separate being. Wrong and right are opposites.
Left and right, they don't have to be those directions. You could have flipped those around at some point.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I don't like that guy. We didn't need that.
Here's one for you, Zach.
Yeah.
Here's one for you, Zach. What age is it okay to put your kid into the wall on the go-kart track?
Ooh.
Asking from personal experience.
Great question. Okay. I need a little bit more information, but here's what I would say. If they're in double digits, they're fair game.
Okay.
Now, if they're a 9-year-old and a smartass, fair game. At some point, you need to correct your child, and since you can't beat your kids anymore, this is what we got.
Is this a mouthy kid or like a quiet kid? Or what are we talking about?
Yeah,
here,
like
Dexter?
a kid who calls you a bum.
Yeah.
You can put them in the wall at 5.
Turn 4.
Right. Exactly. You
go
pick
Austin Dillon on them.
You go Ricky Bobby. You get up underneath them, you spin them out, and you put them in a wall. They won't do it again.
No, they will not. No, that's right. That is true. Oh,
I'm trying to think. The first time my father really hip checked me, we were playing basketball, and he let me have it. And I went flying into thorn bushes. Came out all scratched up. I never went in on my dad again. Never went inside. Not until I was bigger. I think I was probably 6 or 7, and he sent me flying, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah. Wow. There you go. There was one more here that made me laugh, and I can't find it now all of a sudden. But yeah, we're getting some good texts here early on. It's gonna be a good day. A good day here on the text line on Ruskin and Zach. All right. Thank you, DQ.
Did we close that up?
Those are your poll questions. Go touch grass.
All right, thank you. Let's see here. Ryan,
here's somebody that did it at 12. Took his W. Good for you.
Oh, okay.
You don't let them get away with anything.
No.
Mouthy little prima donnas.
Here's Ryan texting in. Are you guys okay? It's starting to sound like an old episode of MASH. This is just the beginning, Ryan. Like, we're not getting younger, all right?
No, sir. No, we are not. No, the ailments and the afflictions are only starting.
That's right. Yeah. Mason in Arkadelphia says, as soon as they're tall enough to drive their own cart.
Mm-hmm. You got to teach them young. You got to teach them respect for the car.
He says, the world's a bleep. Raise them tough.
That's exactly right. You know what, Mason? You're all right, Mason. I like you. I'm with Mason on this one. You know, these kids today, they're soft.
Well, I mean, it's the parents' fault.
It is. It's my generation's fault.
Yep.
We raised a bunch of participation trophy babies.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Look what
iPad
happened.
babies, and this is what we got.
Yeah, that's right. Were there ever Etch-a-Sketch babies?
No.
Is that ever a thing? No?
No. Like, my mother, I swear, we were, I was probably 7, 8, 9, 10. But, like, at 7 o'clock in the morning during summer break when my dad left, she'd kick us out.
Oh.
I went and found my friends, Matt and Pete, and we were gone all day doing stuff.
Matt and Pete.
Last
Raising
name,
hell.
Last name Dorche. Thank you.
Dorche.
Then we'd go get Mark Ippolito, and we would just do our thing.
Mark Ippolito.
Joey DeAngelis. Now his father was in the mob. Joey DeAngelis, he lived down the street, man, and we just went. We took off.
Abner was. Abner says he was a light bright baby.
A light bright.
That's
baby.
a deep cut right there. Nobody knows what that is.
No.
Right?
Light brights are making a comeback.
Light bright was a. In
Kenzie's
essence,
got one.
It was a light with a black piece
And
of
it was
paper,
bright?
construction paper, and you'd poke holes with these little plastic deals, and you'd make like a picture.
They're still out there.
I
Kenzie's
made
got
mine
one.
into a shot clock. Sitting on the floor, but a big 4-5 on it because that's what it was back.
The 45
There you
second
go.
shot clock. Now you can go online and print out the light bright stuff.
Yeah.
So it used to be like you would get your light bright and you'd have like 30 things and you'd blow through it in a week and a half,
Right.
and then it was over. But now you can go online, print them off.
There you go.
James and Clint says he was more into operation. I think that's illegal now.
I never won Operation. Never. Never won.
That would explain a few things.
Yeah, that's right. It would. Hey, we have a couple of things to clean up here.
What about a spirograph?
I never had one of those.
Whoa.
I never had a rock tumbler either. I wanted one every Christmas out of the JCPenney wish book, and I never got a
Your
rock
parents
tumbler.
stiffed you on that, didn't they?
They did, yeah. They did.
Man.
I got a microscope once, so that was
that's pretty cool.
fun to put a hair under there and see what a hair looks like under a microscope. That was exciting. We have a couple of updates here. DQ gave me a Kelly Green Band-Aid that I am now wearing on my arm because, well, I don't clot so good apparently. So thank you,
you're still
DQ.
bleeding?
I was during the break. Yeah. So and then I figured out a way to zoom in the camera on your picture.
Oh, good.
I can't move my camera, but I can move yours. I don't know, but so it looks a little more presentable. on TV.
I don't know that. I don't know that that's. Do you want me to like hook into it somehow? Can I do that?
No, you're okay. Everything's fine the way it is.
Okay.
Don't move a thing.
I look.
Nobody
like
touch anything.
Death, but I'm here.
Well, you look better on the camera than you do in actual life. So.
My hair is coiffed correctly.
Yeah. It looks nice.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
That's right. Looks good. It looks good. Okay. It's half past the hour here on ESPN Arkansas, and to hit that line now, app 866-285-4005. I was watching a lot of stuff this weekend. I was my dad says like we're watching a memorial service.
I also had that thought.
I'm not dead yet.
We hardly knew ye.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm getting better. Just a flesh wound.
Don't make me laugh, or I'm going to start hacking.
Listen, I've never made you laugh in 5 years. Today's not going to be that day either.
I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
None of my jokes are funny, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. That I totally distracted. Oh, I was watching all this stuff this weekend. I did watch the breaking in the Olympics.
Boy, it was bad.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was goofy.
Okay. From a competitive standpoint, it was fine.
Okay.
But when you go and Google like breakdancing in the early 80s versus whatever that was, this was nursing home style breakdancing. We're going to have to, if we're going to do this again in 28 in Los Angeles, look, we got real pros in LA. They need to be there. And you got to do it on Venice Beach.
Yes.
With Venice Beach as the backdrop.
Because
Hulk Hogan in the background, because he was from Venice Beach.
The wind on Venice Beach could alter the shot 4 to 6 inches in either direction, as we learned from
Michael Jordan. Oh,
that's right.
He said you should play summer league. I said no, mess up my game.
Like Sidney Dean taught us that. Sidney.
I love that. I love that movie.
It's great. They got to have those guys. You know what? Those guys were noticeably absent last night. They did a like Welcome to L.A. thing, a concert on Long Beach, and they did not have those guys, singing and
Duck and a Goose.
Yeah, they didn't have the barbershop quartet or whatever they were singing there.
Yeah, they're gonna homogenize this, and they're not gonna have like real L.A. Which just sucks.
We have been told that they are not doing breakdancing in 28.
Well, I feel like this is a missed opportunity.
Did you see what they're adding besides flag football? Did you see what they're at? Okay. I think we will enjoy this. Not that any of us will be working here in 4 years, but anyway, in 28, they're adding cricket.
Okay.
Which I enjoy. I like a good over. This will be fun.
No, I'm okay with that. We can get rid of the breakdancing for that.
They are bringing in squash.
All right. I don't know anything about squash, so I'll give it a chance.
It's like racquetball, but not, apparently.
What about highlight?
They're not bringing in highlight.
I think
no,
highlight
they are bringing. Oh, what was the other thing? They're bringing back baseball and softball.
Thank goodness.
Because we need more gold medals here, so we'll win those. And
we tied for, or we won the overall medal count. Tied for the most.
Tied
gold.
for the gold with China. Yeah. That's right. Because of the who was it? Well, our idiot relay team doesn't know how to pass the damn baton in the 4x1. We won that. I mean, good Lord.
I'll tell you how big a deal that was. Jimmy Dykes took to Twitter after they dropped the baton to say, "How about we practice passing the baton?"
I mean, they've been doing this for 20 years.
Jimmy. They upset Jimmy. That's
absolutely.
Okay.
He's a good American.
That's
we were
right.
all upset.
They've upset Jimmy.
But in the 4x4, no problems at all. But
no.
4x1, whoopsie. They just, I mean, the guy almost ran up the other guy's back. It was embarrassing. And then what was the other thing? Flag football. They showed all these last night.
Now, are we going to send our pros in flag football?
We better.
Well, I think
if we want to win this thing,
I think we could send high-end college kids.
They didn't say where they're playing it, but they need to play it at the Rose Bowl. I mean, that just makes sense.
Well, the Rose Bowl will probably be the home of soccer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Soccer. Forgot about that.
No, you can play it at the Coliseum. There's plenty of places.
Well, they're doing track and field at the Coliseum. So.
Well, then
your favorite.
SoFi. Oh, boy. Yeah, love me some track and field.
They're putting the pool in SoFi.
Okay, that's out.
They're doing gymnastics at the Staples Center.
Okay.
They're doing basketball at the new Clippers Arena in Inglewood.
Out in Inglewood.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, they can do something at the Forum. I don't know what they can do there, but put something in there. Forum's still there, I believe. I don't think they tore it down.
No, isn't the new place the Clippers playing? Isn't that the old Forum?
I think it's next to it or something.
Is it? Okay, I thought they.
I don't know. There's a lot of land out there, and they got it all. Anyway, I can't remember what the other thing was.
Play the flag football stuff in Vegas. It's only 3 hours.
Well, there you go. All right, that's an idea. Well, I mean, softball's being shipped out to Oklahoma City. Why not,
I mean, if we can do cross kayak or kayak cross over in OKC, we are going to that.
They better bring that back. By golly, that was
fun.
That was great. That was great. We could do auto racing. Just put that in.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That is 2028. Yeah, have a little stock car race there.
That'd be fun.
There you go.
Sign me up for that. Cool.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Okay, so we're already previewing the Olympics 4 years in advance.
Yeah, that's right.
That's where we are today.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, that's right. So that's what we're doing today. But Steph Curry goes in there and wins the game, basically putting the Americans on his back and taking them to victory over the.
Who are we taking as our quarterback in flag football?
Well, in 4 years, will Mahomes still be good?
I think if you take Mahomes' legs away, he's an average guy. I'd want Josh Allen.
Arch
Manning.
Arch Manning.
Wow.
Okay.
They've corrupted you. They got to you.
They got to me. Hey, we've all seen the billboards about car wreck, attorney ads, no win, no fee, all that stuff. So you need to choose somebody who has over a decade of experience in injury claims and lawsuits, someone who used to defend the insurance companies but then switched from the dark side. Jackie Mock Legal Solutions. She'll use her experience and an insider knowledge of the insurance industry to get you the money you deserve. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price.
The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale has dine-in and carry-out specials to suit your active lifestyle. Choose salad, seafood, and chicken for lighter choices, and on the weekend, stop in and enjoy a nice prime rib dinner. At theallamericansteakhouse.com, you'll find information on menus, rewards club, event room reservations, and now you can place your carry-out or delivery order and save big on third-party fees. Theallamericansteakhouse.com is the place. Great steaks, great sports, and the friendliest folks in town. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale. Discover the Cigar District just off the Bentonville Square, open Monday to Friday 9 to 7 and Saturdays noon to 6. Arkansas's exclusive David Off-appointed merchant offering rare and limited edition cigars along with 1,500 varieties from leading and boutique brands. Join the Cigar District's private membership cigar club to enjoy their rooftop patio and BYOB perks. Whether you're a seasoned aficionado or simply curious, visit the Cigar District in downtown Bentonville and online at thecigardistrict.com. The Cigar District, where the cigar experience is reimagined.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with Promix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or Promix?
With tens of thousands of satisfied patients across America, it's no surprise QC Kinetics gets 5-star reviews.
I'm feeling on top of the world because of QC Kinetics.
I'm able to do the things that I wasn't able to do for a long time.
I can recommend them highly. I would recommend QC to anybody. QC Kinetics has changed my life.
I couldn't believe it. I honestly was skeptical, but the pain went from a 10 to a 0.
Real people with real lasting relief from joint pain.
QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine is regenerating me.
Super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
This non-surgical approach is definitely the future.
I tell as many people as possible. I am an ambassador. I love QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine. No drugs, no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech.
Yep, I can do it.
Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back.
Hello.
Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours. Nice. Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
You know, it wasn't long ago people did not retire with massive amounts of wealth. I mean, because people had pension plans.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you worked for a company that had a pension, you know, and you couple that with Social Security, and that was kind of what we lived on. One thing I found, kind of with my parents, leading up to retirement, they were concerned with how much money how much they had accumulated in their retirement accounts. But when they retired, the amount that they had became a lot less important than how much money they had coming in. If they had enough coming in every month to meet their needs and then to do some fun things,
it's an income
it became an income issue. Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Mach 1 Financial Group LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. For full disclosures, please see advisorinfo.sec.gov or mach1financial.com/disclosure.
All right, we're back. We got former tight end DJ Williams in the building. He's up in Northwest Arkansas talking about testosterone replacement therapy. Tell me more about it.
Man, absolutely. TRT, it really does help boost energy. It also helps improve that muscle mass. You got to have it. Even enhance your mood. That's big time for me. And the thing is, Josh, it's not just for us athletes or former athletes. It's legit for everyone looking just to feel their best.
Right. So MD Hair Labs and Vitality by Topgolf and Rogers is where you go to learn more. MDHairLabs.com.
Good Monday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist. Majestic storm tracking rainy weather out there this morning in northwest Arkansas. Widespread and even heavy rain at times will become more scattered as we move throughout early afternoon. Partly cloudy skies are forecasted today with daytime highs only rising into the upper 80s. That's another day with below average temperatures. Lows tonight will slip down into the upper 60s. We'll head into the low 90s with more sunshine and a few stray showers for your Tuesday. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, we're back here on the program. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us. You can text us or call us or sit there and listen quietly. Okay, I was struggling mightily
with
the new sports. I found the new sports: baseball, softball, flag football, squash, cricket, and lacrosse. They're putting lacrosse in giant
Okay.
so those are the sports.
Lacrosse is a fairly popular. That's fairly popular. Sure.
I had to close the loop on that, or it would drive me insane all day.
Yeah,
So
that would
I-
absolutely drive me.
We don't want to do that.
Right.
We do not want to let that happen at all. Let's see here. What do we have in the ball department today that we can get into? Because I know we've been discussing the Olympics, but it's way too much sports for the first hour of this program, or this hour, whatever hour it may be. But here you go. For all you, that's right. For all you video game people playing the college football game, you're doing that while you're doing the show, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, I'm playing NBA 2K.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm kidding. I'm completely dialed into what we're doing.
A man in good, we're not, so that's good. A man in New Jersey broke a world record by playing World of Warcraft for 78 hours and 30 minutes straight. That's more
a man
than
without
3
a
days.
girlfriend. That's a man without a girlfriend.
Well, your first clue was World of Warcraft. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
here.
yes. And then 78 hours. That's a man who's never had a girlfriend.
No. I
But
guess
hey,
I guess he
do
took
what
a
makes you
whiz in a
happy.
Mountain Dew bottle or something.
Wait
Like, what
a
do you do
minute.
there?
He didn't he
Diaper?
never got up.
Let's see here. Oh, look, we were making fun of him.
What were we
A
making
Marine
fun of?
Corps veteran in New Jersey named Justin O'Donnell said, see, he's a Marine. He'd kick our asses. See, look what we did here. We screwed up already. He played for 8 hours and 30 minutes. That's 3 days plus 6.5 hours. He said he got
question. Was this just to break the record, or is this like a regular Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
He got a 5-minute break every hour, which he mostly spent eating and playing with his dogs. But he didn't sleep at all and ended up with 80 minutes of unused rest time. The previous record was just over 59 hours. I don't know if this is record for any video game or that particular video game, because some of these college football people, did I just hear a whistle?
Yes.
Was it an offensive foul? What do we have there?
I don't want to talk about it. I'll get fined.
Block charge? Was it a bad call? Okay.
Go on. I'm.
Well, I just figure some of these college football people could, if this is 78 hours, just as the record overall, I feel like this could fall within this calendar year. I mean, with all the fanfare
DQ.
over college
Oh my
football.
gosh, yeah. Hey, DQ, what's the longest you've been a video game widow?
Great question.
Thank you.
Not super long.
Okay. Not 78 hours.
No.
Okay.
Well, you got to pack a lot in those 5 minutes every hour, man. I mean,
if I had the bell, I'd be ringing it. Right
well,
now.
you just do. I mean, if you're only getting 5 minutes an hour to
5
break.
minutes.
Right. Wow. All right. Well, there you go.
I don't think I could go 78 hours. I think I would get bored.
Well, that's the thing. Is like you'd get bored and your eyes would start to go playing tricks on you, and because there's no sleep here. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't want to do that.
I'm going to send you all something here in a second. So I have long, I guess, surmised or made the assertion that Buzz Williams and Mike Neighbors are the same person.
Oh my God.
I have a picture of the two of them together.
Is this AI or is it?
No.
Okay.
I told him that Coach Neighbors is down at he's like at one of these clinic camp type deals.
Yeah.
And Buzz Williams was there, and I'm like, look, if you don't get a photo of him, the two of you together, I'm going to believe you're the same person, because my daughter's convinced that Buzz Williams is Mike Neighbors. Well, I just sent both of you a photograph of the two of them.
Okay.
They're the same person.
That's definitely AI. It really is. Wow.
I know. They're the same person.
They're even both wearing black T-shirts in this picture, which is just.
And their hair is in the same.
I know. They're the same person. He sent me a note that said we did go to prom together. So, so there's that too.
They need to go on that, what is that, Finding Your Roots show? They need to find out if they're related in some distantly in some way, shape, or form, because that is that's uncanny.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'm not great at like the lookalikes, but that one I'm like, okay, I see it there.
Yeah.
I see it that time. That's wild stuff there.
So there you go.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. My dad wants your thoughts on Harding being ranked preseason number 1 in the D3 poll.
I think that that actually leads me into the AP poll came out today. A lot of the AP poll is based on success last year.
Right.
Same thing with the D3 poll. Who else are you gonna vote for?
Well, that's true.
We don't know anything.
They
about
won it
D3.
all.
Yeah, we don't know anything about them. You got their quarterback back. They're still gonna run the flex bone. So yeah, vote them number 1 until they're not.
This is part of the college football exists in the illusion that it is completely random. Well, it's not completely random. In the last 20 seasons, the national champ has come out of the top 7 twice.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn, Cam Newton, and Florida State with Jameis. And they were they were 11, so they were right there anyway. So here are your top 7, and the rest of you, you're just SOL. Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, Texas, Alabama, Ole Miss, Notre Dame. The rest of you, have fun in the CarQuest Bowl, because that's what your season amounts to. I mean, that's it. The top 7 is where your champ comes from in 18 out of 20 college football seasons. There's no parity here. There's no randomness. There's no on any given year a team could go worst to first. It doesn't happen in this sport. It's just an illusion.
This is the other thing, especially when you're dealing with writers across the country. They know nothing about these teams. So they're going off what happened last year. Hey, you got your starting quarterback back. Well, that's a plus in your category. You got your starting three of your starting offensive linemen coming. You've never seen. We don't have preseason games, so you don't know what any of this is going to look like. You don't know who's having issues. You're just basically you're voting for names, and is your starting quarterback back? You'll notice. I mean, if you go through the top, go through the top 5. I mean, Georgia starting quarterback's back. Ohio State, their quarterback's gone, but they bring in Will Howard. Oregon gets Dylan Gabriel. These are all teams with established quarterbacks. Quinn Ewers, Jalen Milroe, Jackson Dart, and then it's on and on and on and on. Those teams are always going to be towards the top. If you finished well last year, your quarterback's back, you're going to get more votes. They did it in an interesting way. They did it with what the ceiling versus what is the floor for a lot of these teams on ESPN.com, and I think it's pretty interesting. Like take Florida State for example. Florida State, they've got ranked number 10. They said their ceiling's 12-0. Their floor is 6-6. That's DJ Uiagalelei down at Florida State. If he takes, they're probably going to be pretty good. Missouri's 11th. And as some of the SEC pundits have said, they have a soft schedule. Well, they still play an SEC schedule, right? Just it might not.
It's only soft when they win a bunch.
It's also soft because Georgia and Alabama aren't on it.
Well, but Missouri is one of those schools that they're in that club where, you're in the SEC, but if you're winning, something must be wrong. You must be playing a weak schedule. Like Arkansas, if they'd ever win 10 again, they'd run into this. Well, something must be wrong because Arkansas is winning double-digit games this year. They must not have played anybody. Missouri's suffering from the same thing because in spite of the fact that they won the division twice when they had divisions, they're still viewed kind of as a have-not by most of the people that cover the SEC, even though I don't think they're a have-not all that much anymore.
If you go and look at the AP Top 25, it's all teams that were in the Top 25 last year or right on the outside. There's no surprises. Arizona's in there. NC State. Arizona is going to take a step backwards. They had a really good year last year. Their coach bolts for Washington. They're going to take a step back. But as a tip of the cap to last year, they're 21st in the poll. I was talking with Ryan McGee last week. We were just texting back and forth, and he loves North Carolina State. I know a lot of people that think they are sneaky good, but they're 23rd in this poll because nobody knows anything about North Carolina State. Absolutely nothing about them. You want a team that can go in a lot of different directions? It's Tennessee. Tennessee could go 11-1. They could also go 1-11.
That's right.
There's very little in between with them. They're either going to be really good or they're going to be one of the bigger disappointments.
Yeah.
And it's simply because we don't know anything. Georgia's won. Well, congratulations to the AP voters for getting something right.
Right. Okay. Well, they got it right. I don't know if Georgia's going to finish at number 1 though, but
we'll see.
That's tough to do to start and end. It hasn't. Alabama did it In 2017, USC went wire to wire as number 1 in 2004. So, it doesn't happen all that often where you stay at number 1 the whole season.
And, I know we talked about this, a little bit, but Texas has a string there where they've got to go. They play, they get the Red River rivalry down in Dallas, and then they got to go play Georgia back to back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not easy.
I can't imagine them winning both those games.
I can't either. And they've got there's another part of their schedule where they've got like 2 or 3 games in a row where they could lose 2 of those games. And, you could have a Texas team that's a 4-loss team that's still pretty good, but if you look at their schedule, they're not going to make the playoff. Playoffs are going to be wild to see how they judge losses. Because, Derek, an SEC loss is better than an ACC win.
A close SEC
yes,
loss. Oh.
Better than an ACC win.
Yeah. 28-27, and if that Georgia-Texas game, that's practically a win for both teams in the eyes of the committee, I would imagine, right?
And everybody loves Oregon. I'm going to say this very nicely because I know a lot of you don't watch the Big Ten. Oregon's going to get beat up, and they're going when they get into November, they're going to drop a game that they probably shouldn't, and it's not going to be a game against one of those Pac-12 teams. They're going to lose a game to like Nebraska. Sneaky good, by the way. Watch out for Nebraska. But they're going to lose one of those Big Ten games where they're like a 3-touchdown favorite, and they just look out of sync the whole night. They haven't played in a league like this where it's super physical, and when they do play super physical teams, Utah, they lose. Just keep an eye on that. That applies to Washington, USC, UCLA. Man, those games in November on the road in the Big Ten could be really, really difficult for all of those schools.
Yeah, absolutely. Oregon does not get Nebraska, but they go to Michigan November 2nd.
Yeah, there you go.
Could be the game.
They're going to get beat up in that game.
There you go. That's right.
And then they got to go to they go to Camp Randall.
Yeah.
On
2 weeks later. Yep.
Yeah, 2 weeks later they go to Camp Randall. They're going to get. That's going to be a physical game. You don't think Luke Fickell will have them ready?
Okay. See, what all that was, folks, was a lot of college football knowledge. And again, I'll quote Jimmy Allen. Are you listening? I'm telling you, a lot of good stuff in there. You were paying attention. If not, it might be on the podcast later.
Yeah.
Or it might not be. I don't know. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. All right. This is Ruskin and Zach, ESPN Arkansas, and the Hit That Line Now app. And don't you go anywhere, because we'll be back soon.
It's Monday, August 12th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. Students in the state's largest school district were back in class today. One of those Springdale schools, George Elementary, which is fully open with renovations complete for the first time since being significantly damaged in a 2022 tornado. Gentry students went back to school today as well. And as part of our continued back-to-school previews, we look ahead to other districts starting back this week. In our commitment coverage, 85 days until the November election, and there's a new election coordinator in Sebastian County. And speaking of elections, state officials say 50,000 Arkansas voters across the state could potentially be impacted after some people who changed addresses earlier this year did not have their new address automatically updated online. In other news, a part-time Cedarville police officer is arrested. For all those stories, plus your Get Ready weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, and Allison Wise tonight on 4029 News.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
If you have the first overall pick, make sure you select Twin Peaks for your fantasy football draft party. Stay cool under pressure with 29-degree draft beers, bites for the whole team, plus a $50 bonus card for the commish and an additional $5 bonus card for every drafter. Visit TwinPeaksRestaurant.com/fantasy draft for more information.
Race for impact. The hardest hitting tour of the summer. Five-Finger Death Punch with Marilyn Manson. August 13th, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. Special guest, Slaughter to Prevail. On sale now at amptickets.com. Don't miss Five-Finger Death Punch and Marilyn Manson. Live in concert.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Celebrate the final days of summer with Rath Mitsubishi. Take advantage of $2,000 customer cash or rates as low as 0% on new Outlanders. We also have enhanced incentives on Eclipse Cross with rates starting at 1.99 with approved credit. And our road-ready certified pre-owned vehicles are priced to move with up to $3,500 in instant savings, along with a comprehensive warranty for peace of mind. Join us for the final days of summer sale and find out why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
The tailgating scene on a perfect fall day in the natural state. Calling the Hogs with 75,000 plus as the Razorbacks run through the A. And all the things you love about football game days are near. Football season tickets are now on sale for marquee matchups against Tennessee, LSU, Ole Miss, and longtime rival and new SEC foe, Texas.
Slant, caught, touchdown, Arkansas.
Experience game day on the Hill and secure your seat and tailgating space by visiting ArkansasRazorbacks.com or by calling the Hogs at 800-982-HOGS.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 17 days. From the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruskin and Zach Show. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
We are back here on a Monday afternoon on ESPN Arkansas. A short while ago, a 4.6 earthquake in Los Angeles. That's not nothing.
No, that'll knock some stuff off the shelves.
That'll wake you up a little bit.
A little bit.
That's not bad. We had a. I was looking at when's the last time we had an earthquake over here.
We had one
in February. There was a 5.1 in Oklahoma that was felt in northwest Arkansas in the River Valley.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had just gotten back from a game. I think we were in Fort Smith that night. And I just gotten into bed, and I thought somebody hit the house.
Yeah. Yeah, it shook the garage door, right?
Yep.
Made a loud
Yep.
noise. Yeah,
Yep.
that's a.
Yeah, I thought somebody hit my house.
I remember a few years ago that happened. I was indisposed when that happened, and I was like, well, this is interesting.
I don't like when the ground shakes.
No,
Not a fan. At least with a hurricane, you know where it is. But I don't like
Close,
when the ground moves around.
Yeah.
That I'm not cool with.
Right. Yeah. Okay. DQ, you are our digital expert here. What do we or do we not need to say about Ty's video?
Okay.
Well, we can't say what it's about, but you can talk about the video.
Ty made a video.
Why?
That said there's a big announcement tomorrow
Yes.
at 8 o'clock in the morning.
They announced that right before 9 this morning. So he had to go back on and make a video about it.
He made a video saying
Why?
there's a big announcement.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Is that it?
Yeah, and it was well, I think he said something like we're not kidding, this is a big deal or something like that. You know what I mean? Like this is not a we wouldn't make a big deal about this if it wasn't a big deal. Like this isn't going to be like, hey, 2-for-1 rib night somewhere. Like this is a big deal. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
okay.
that's what it said. I guess we got to figure out what it is at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's what I guess.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out, won't we?
Maybe by 8:05 we may be on the streets.
Hey, you know what? Hey, as long as they pay the unemployment, that's all we're looking for.
Oh, we're not
right?
getting that. What are you talking about?
No. He had to be employed first.
That's right. Exactly. Cementhead believes that now multiple texts coming in that Ty is announcing he has a girlfriend. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do.
That would be a major announcement, yes.
I don't know what he's going to do. I really don't. I mean, I think I know, but I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Stuff changes. It's a long time between now and 8 o'clock. You know what I mean?
The long, long, long way to go.
Right. That's right.
Bob and Branson suggesting that the over-under is going up.
Oh, it is? Maybe they're going to have Petrino on or something. I don't know what they're going to do. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen.
We'll have Monday mornings with Bobby.
That's right. I'm going to appear weekly on this show and tell you how great at football I am. You need to clear your throat.
We'll be sponsored, of course, by Harley Davidson.
I would hope so. I mean,
yeah.
I hope so.
That
yes.
seems only logical.
That's right.
Well, that seems fair.
Yeah.
Here's Chris from Nashville saying if it is a girlfriend, he'll have to show proof.
That's right.
I think that's fair. I think that is based on history. Yes.
Show the receipt from the Russian catalog you ordered her from. And then
Dennis thinks
we're kidding. Ty.
Dennis thinks he's engaged. No, sir. No.
I don't know. He does have a house now.
He does.
That shows some level of stability.
With a pool house.
That's right. Yeah. So, I mean, he's very stable now.
Here's
a rock.
We're going to a hop-along country format.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're going to start playing Eddie Arnold records.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, hoots. That's right.
That will be great.
Yeah, we're switching to gospel music. That's what
Jody
I've
from
been told.
Alpena is right. If it was a girlfriend, I mean, he couldn't have kept that in.
No, that would be a hard launch already. You know what I mean? That would be.
There would be Instagram photos. Hell, if she said yes to being the girlfriend, there would be wedding photos already.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, I think I do, but I don't really know what's going on. So I guess we'll all have to find out at 8 o'clock tomorrow what the deal is, right?
It'll be wild, guys. It'll be wild.
Do I have to be awake for this, or
no? You do not. No,
all right, fantastic. Well, in that
I
case.
was told that we have no official part in any of this.
All right.
So
well,
we can just go back to our regularly scheduled
we
program.
remain reticent.
That's correct. We stand at the ready.
If we have no official part in this, we're definitely getting canned. That's what.
Yeah,
definitely what's happening.
Yes, we'll be moving to 2 to 3 a.m. That's right. We'll call it tea time. Ricky in Boonville wants to know if he's announcing that he's part of another wedding.
Oh, he could be. I mean, that's it doesn't seem like something you would do. That's something you would do with this much fanfare. I mean, he goes to weddings all the time. You know what I mean? Like
maybe it's a big wedding. Maybe it's a royal wedding. We don't know.
I don't know.
Smack Daddy says if it is a girlfriend, he has to show proof of life or the business card that he gave her.
Business card. Oh wow. Well, okay. How about that?
I'm excited about this.
Yeah, this will be great. 8 o'clock tomorrow. You all got to tune in. We're not telling you what it is, so you got to tune in at 8 o'clock tomorrow and find out for
8 a.m.
yourself. That's
That
right.
is straight up 8 a.m.?
I would assume so, or shortly thereafter.
We can do what we normally do, be 5 minutes late.
We got to get an ad in. I mean, that's,
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you got to get the top of the hour ads in.
do we have a sponsor for major earth-shattering announcements? Like, is that are those
don't think
brought
so.
to us by anyone in particular?
I
Because
don't
they should
think
be.
so. No. Now, Paris Hilton is in the River Valley.
Oh, well, there
maybe-
you go.
Maybe.
Maybe she's going to be on the show.
Right.
I mean, speculation is running amok. I mean, when you leave something dangling like this, I mean, people are going to be left to their own devices and make up all kinds of stuff. That's what it is. Yeah. Now we're getting screamed at by the detectives. What is it? I'm not telling. I can't tell. I don't know.
There's somebody suggesting that Ty is a father.
He is?
No.
Oh.
There's an important part of the process which Ty.
Not nice.
That is mean. You are mean all the time.
It's the drugs.
Oh, he's blaming it on the cold medicine. All right, fine. That's good.
Now your dad is suggesting that he is going to do all pre and post games this year alone. I'd be down with that.
Hey, I will co-sign on that.
Yeah.
Wow. That would be something.
Now, Batgirl is suggesting, DQ, that you are involved in this.
I am not involved.
Okay.
Okay.
Or am I?
Oh! Wow.
It's called a cliffhanger, folks.
Yeah.
That's what you got. You got to listen to find out what it is.
8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Now, I
Okay.
will say, if some of you want to text in dollar amounts, you can Venmo the money. I'll tell you. I mean, I have a price, and I will tell you.
I'll text it to you for $1,000.
Oh,
1,000.
Wow.
I'll do it for 900.
Do we have 850? Anybody? 850? No. Okay. All right. No, we're not doing it. All right. Okay. Well, there you go. That's what we got going on. So that's that. Ty says there's a big announcement, and he knows more than we do about this stuff.
That's
so.
correct.
Very good.
He works at the hub. We do not.
That's right.
Oh,
There you
here's
go.
somebody offering $3.50 to know. I'll take it. Yes, absolutely.
$3.50.
$3.50 more than I had.
Wow. I mean, you can't even buy a sandwich with that, can you?
No,
Not a
the
good
place-
sandwich.
Not the
anyway.
place I went to this weekend, but boy. that was
No,
good.
no. Oh, did you go to the place?
Yeah, I went to the spot. You know they have ice cream,
Oh man. Well, I
like
mean, what more do you
gelato?
want than that? I mean,
like
come
gelato
on.
type ice cream.
Right.
Unbelievable.
For
Oh,
one.
you went there?
Yeah, I went
The
there.
place that costs $1 million?
That place, yeah. The kid and I went there for lunch on
You have
Saturday.
to go in debt over the,
Okay, oh,
over the
speaking-
best sandwich you will ever eat.
It is. It was the best. I got the one with the andouille sausage in it. It was terrific.
I
But I'm-
will for one Bitcoin, a whole Bitcoin. I'll tell you what I know.
Okay.
Just letting
That's
somebody
fair.
know that. I'll do that.
All right, so I need a ruling here.
All right.
The kid and I, we were doing some like school shopping and all this kind of stuff, and I bought her this weekend. I bought her a brand new box spring for her bed. Now I need to know if I assembled it or I put it together.
You assembled.
You assembled.
How do you know? You don't even know what I did yet.
You
Okay.
put it on the frame.
Okay, so when I opened it, I had all my tools out. I was ready to go to town on this thing. I was ready to start building this thing because it's one of those she's got a California King, and it's one of those metal things with like all the posts and you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
For those who don't know, a California King is just two twins. That's all it is.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
You bought a bed frame and the box spring?
No, just the
Oh.
box spring.
Oh, okay,
just
all
the
right.
box spring. It's one of those standalone box springs. Like she had one, but it was kind of
Oh.
on its last legs. So this one's like 1.5 foot higher. Her bed's way up in the air now. Anyway,
No, you're thinking of a bed. You're thinking of a bed frame.
whatever. I said box spring. This is what he brought.
He's on
And I know
drugs.
what you're talking about. Did you get
Okay.
it on Amazon?
No, I
Okay.
actually. Well, I can say they spawned. I went to Cheap Sleep. They hooked me up. So when I pulled it out, I was anticipating a 45-minute put together session.
Yeah.
I had to unfold it.
Yes.
And then pop the legs out and then turn it over, and it was good. There's one bolt, and it's right in the center. I hooked the two little twin frames together, hooked them together, and bang, I had a California King bed frame. Is
Right.
that assembling? Is it building, or is it absolutely nothing?
That's opening it,
Thanks.
taking it out of the box.
Thanks.
But he was infirmed at the
I
time.
was.
Does he get
I-
any
I
credit
was-
for that?
Exactly. And I look like a complete idiot because I had this thing tied to the top of my car.
I'd love to see that.
because it didn't fit in my trunk. I had it hooked to the top of my car.
Oh, can you imagine, DQ? Something tied to the roof of that thing? Going down the street?
I could not have looked more redneck than I did. Here's Ryan, and I like Ryan. If there are screw holes built in, it is assembly. Okay. All I did was these things were they were together. I just unfolded it. And then, hooked them together with a bolt.
Yeah, I don't even know. You unfolded it. Like you didn't assemble anything.
JT wants to know why the hell does a 13-year-old have a California King? That's actually a great question. Here's what I'm thinking, JT. I'm playing the long game here. When she moves out and goes to college, I don't have to buy her a new bed. This is a bed.
Yeah, but then you're inheriting a 7-year-old mattress, though.
No. She's going to take all of this with her.
Oh, okay.
So she'll never have to buy a bed. She just has to keep replacing the mattress every 7 to 10 years.
Oh, I see.
See where I'm going with this?
All
They
right.
have adjustable ones, too.
Oh, like the Craftmatic situation.
You don't have to go through the whole bed system. They have an adjustable bed frame, and then you just have to get this particular mattress. Which
Yeah.
I mean, it's about half the price. Yeah. Here somebody says I connected it.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
If I did not use a saw, then you assembled. Okay, there was no saw involved.
No sawing involved?
I wasn't like welding or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, bolts are assembling. Okay, that's now Russell says it's the equivalent of blowing up an air mattress. You ever try to blow one of those things up?
Yeah, with the little the device.
No, by yourself.
No, you'll die doing that. No, are you crazy?
That would have been very helpful information. Thank you.
My God. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I have another piece of scuttlebutt.
Oh, good.
And I'm going to try and couch this as best I can because I don't want to get sued or anything. But remember our idea for a 50-50 raffle?
Yeah, weird, right?
Okay. So I have been told somebody pitched it. Somebody pretty prominent in the whole sponsorship world, and they turned it down. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, I was talking to Hutch about this on Friday night, and allegedly, there was a pitch made for basically a 50-50 raffle.
Right.
They split the profits.
Right.
50-50, and somebody high up in the chain, in the University of Arkansas chain, said no, they're good. They don't need the money.
That should be a bigger news story than anything else we've heard. Our top story today. They don't need the money. They're good.
Okay, so I was thinking about this all weekend, and here's what I'm learning. As we're going through a lot of this. There are entities in this state which donate a lot of money to that place.
Yes.
That would be considered competitors of the person that was sponsoring this idea, and they probably would have a massive objection to this. I'm in this particular instance. There's obviously on the internets, on the message boards, there has been this rush to judgment to condemn whoever this person is or entity is. Let's let all the information come out first.
Yeah, let's let the cake bake.
Yeah, let's let the information come out. We have one person who went on the internet to spill all of this. This feels to me like a marketing thing, like trying to sway public what's the word I'm looking for? Public
opinion,
perception, or public opinion.
It feels like one place pitched and got rejected because they're going to do it. They're going to do it with someone else. That's what. Or
it feels like somebody got their feelings hurt. So I'm willing. I'm willing to sit and listen and wait till all of this comes out, because generally speaking, when something this sensational comes out, we're getting 5% of the story.
Well, this is another moment to talk about the influence, because who pitched this idea about a month ago? We did.
We did.
I'm just saying. So I don't know.
Look, every high school in America does a 50-50.
Yes, of course. Now, I don't know the rules of 50-50. If you win, do you have to give the money back as like a charitable thing, or do you run as fast as you can towards the gate and leave? What do you do there?
I don't know. I think you would have to be present to win.
I've always wondered at these, like, that they have charity functions where they give away money. Like, is like Emily Post telling you to go ahead and give that to the charity anyway, or do you run off with the cash?
Yeah.
What's the ruling?
I don't know. I was having a conversation about this particular topic yesterday, and this was framed to me, I think, the way that we can all understand this, which is a person took to the internet and said, well, they've done me wrong. Well, it's never that simple. You've got one side that's got got their feelings hurt and didn't get what they wanted, so now they're going to go to the internet and try to sway public opinion. I'm willing to hear the other side before I jump in and go, yeah, those people are bad.
Unless the other side's the U of A, then I'm not willing to hear their side. I have no interest in their side.
The way it was framed was there was one person blocking this, and there isn't one person in that. I don't care who it is. There's not one person powerful enough to block these things if they really want it.
Yeah. I would also add, if they don't need the money, why the hell are the prices going up every year for tickets? If you're good, I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd like to, and it got real quiet yesterday, Saturday night into Sunday and even into today.
I didn't see it till today.
Okay, well, it started Friday night.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed it. I would off
like
the grid.
I would like more information on this, and I don't like when we get these vague. Well, somebody up there is blocking us. Give me a name. Cite your source.
Oh,
otherwise,
name names.
Well, yes, and I think you should. Otherwise, you're punching at ghosts.
Yeah, but in the marketing world, people can't name names about stuff because someone will get mad and then they'll lose an account and then
stay off the internet. Don't go out there accusing people of doing things if you can't back it up with information. And again, I think this will come out in time. We'll hear about it later on.
JT keeps the money when he wins a 50-50 raffle,
Hell
and
yeah.
he's won it 3 times. He
I
said.
had a kid, JT. What'd you buy? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what do you? Yeah, right. Good point. I don't know.
It's all about what you're buying and what you're keeping.
Ty is announcing a new 50-50 raffle tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. That's
Fantastic.
what the news is. So now the cat's out of the bag on that. Sorry, we ruined it. But there you go. All right, 18 minutes after the hour here on ESPN Arkansas. I would believe they would turn something that is totally on brand for them to turn a good idea down. I mean, they've been turning the good ideas down for 50 years, so that would be on brand for them. Unless they've got something cooking with somebody else, and that might be why they turned it down. I don't know.
Can we go from one bleep show to another? Can we talk about Dion? Because he's
we're going to get to that.
My boy Dion is. I told you this was going to fail, and I feel like we're on the precipice of this collapsing.
We're going to get to that coming up here in a moment. We're going to pay some bills, and then we're going to talk Dion.
Hutch has texted in. He sent me the details on the 50-50 drawing. Thank you, Hutch.
Dion, I don't want to say too much now. I want to keep you here for the next segment. All I'll tease you with is this. Dion quit taking questions from the media and called on his son in Saturday's press conference.
Idiot.
That's all you need.
He doesn't know how this works.
That's all you need. We'll be back with the rest coming up here in a moment on Ruskin and Zach. The Lindbergh team is here to put your mind at ease when you're going through the real estate process. The local best at the real estate thing is Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. Jennifer decided to downsize and chose the Lindbergh Real Estate Group to sell her home in Bella Vista. The team rose to the challenge, had numerous showings scheduled, and there were some early difficulties, but the perseverance and expertise led to a successful outcome. There was a fair price, and the property was under contract, helping Jennifer achieve her downsizing goals with confidence and with ease. The Lindbergh Real Estate Group, doing it again, committed to navigating challenges and delivering exceptional results for their clients every time. Go to LindberghTeam.com and click on Home Estimate. You can find out what your home is worth in seconds from the experts at the Lindbergh team, the team I would trust if I was selling my home. They can get you a cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. LindberghTeam.com, LIMBIRD, or remember these phone numbers, 855-755-SOLD, 855-755-7653, or in Fort Smith, call them at 479-802-0022, 802-0022.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
I don't know. Somebody else.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Robert.
This is Elizabeth, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
The only local, family, and alumni-owned Razorback store.
Yep, our names are on Senior Walk, and we understand what that charging Razorback means.
From new students to season ticket holders, we have everything you need.
From floor coverings, wall art, game room items, and other stuff to decorate your home or dorm room.
To things for your pet or all sorts of clothing, we have it all.
We feature brands like Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, Columbia, and many, many others, all in the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole. viral.
You know, your dad's side's starting to go viral.
Hey, what is that a new thing? Can I get a pill or a shot for that?
Anyway, you can call us at 479-STADIUM or 479-782-3486.
Or drop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baumwalker Stadium in Fayetteville. If you need to, you can shop us online at them gram thing.
Dad, let me do this. What he means is our website, which is shoponrazorback.com.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs.
It's Ruskin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Here's Brooke Burke for Skechers' new Workout Walker footwear.
Do you know the world's #1 most popular form of exercise? It's walking. And one company has you covered. Skechers, the comfort technology company, with their newest performance walking sneaker, Skechers Workout Walker. Because the Skechers Workout Walker is fully loaded to get the most out of your walk, including a carbon-infused plate in the sole to add more spring to your step. Find Skechers Workout Walker for men and women at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Arkansas Golf and Power Sports offers the largest selection of golf and leisure vehicles with a full custom shop servicing all of Northwest Arkansas and the surrounding areas. Arkansas Golf and Power Sports offers 5 lines of golf and leisure vehicles, including E-Z-GO and Cushman. Arkansas Golf and Power Sports is a full-service dealership. Stop by 2733 North McConnell Avenue in Fayetteville or shop online at arpowersports.com.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Football, fantasy drafts, new school supplies. It's my favorite time of year. I'm Jackie Mock with Mock Legal Solutions. Born and raised in the River Valley, I know how crazy traffic can get this time of year. As kids head back to class, remember to use caution at crosswalks and in school zones. But not all accidents can be avoided. If you or your loved one is injured in a car wreck, call today. 479-769-1505. No win, no fee. Mock Legal Solutions. Real advice, reasonable price.
Do you own a business or are you starting a new business? Sign Studio is the answer to all of your brick and mortar advertising needs. Sign Studio can wrap your new company vehicle or an entire fleet of vehicles, manufacture and install stunning road and building signs, or simply print a banner and set of business cards to get you started. No matter where you are in business, Sign Studio is with you. With friendly service and smiling faces, Sign Studio is your source for complete visual marketing. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 250-4844.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with Promix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or Promix?
We've all had that sick feeling of locking our keys in our car. Pop a Lock of Northwest Arkansas can get you back on the road in no time. Whether you need the locks changed on your home or business, Keys made for your vehicle or your car unlocked, Pop-A-Lock of Northwest Arkansas provides the highest level of service possible. All of our uniformed locksmiths and technicians are professionally trained and certified with upfront pricing that you can trust. What you are quoted is what you pay. So when you need a locksmith, call Pop-A-Lock of Northwest Arkansas at 479-444-9900 for the key moments in your life.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Casano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Casano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Casano's Chicago-style pizza.
ESPN 99.5.
We don't read the headlines. We make the headlines. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Stadium Shop, stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat in the good chair. Eric, we are a mere 17 days away. Would that be 17 fortnights? I don't know.
No. It'll be a fortnight in 3 days.
Okay. Anyway, they start in 17 days. The team diligently preparing for a stern test in their opener. This week, passes will be caught and thrown, tackles will be made, and yes, they look like an SEC team. Arkansas opens its season August 29th in Little Rock against UAPB. You can hear every Razorback game right here.
They're 52.5-point favorites on the Bet Saracen now.
Take the over. Yeah, give the 52. You're winning this game by 1,000.
Really?
Texas A&M running back group, double digits, no question. Texas A&M running back Ruben Owens expected to miss the season after suffering a significant lower body injury during a scrimmage on Saturday, according to Mike Elko. He was the number 44 overall recruit in the 2023 ESPN 300. American basketball teams, that is plural, men's and women's, both won gold yesterday in Paris. Steph Curry, the hero for the men. The women, they hung on. Boy, did you see all the I guess the hate being directed at USA women's basketball coach after the game? Man, she was taking a lot of arrows because that team nearly collapsed at the end.
Was her name Cheryl something or another?
Yeah, where's Dawn Staley? She's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's make that happen, and then we don't have to worry about this stuff. But they wound up winning the game 68-67, and they've won the men 5 in a row now. But they haven't lost since 2000. I think was the last time they lost with that atrocious team they put together.
Cheryl Reeve, that's the women's coach.
She is going to be relieved of her duties very soon.
You know, both her and Steve Kerr looked relieved after those games. It is here's the thing about USA basketball. We're going to lose. The rest of the world is getting better. So, but I don't think we're ever going to get out of this mindset of, well, this is our sport. We should win gold every time. And if we don't, then everyone should be fired and shot or whatever. Like but the world is gaining. And this is all David Stern's fault because he made, he grew the game internationally. We could have had this to ourselves and, the men could have won 10,000 games in a row.
And this is just my opinion and mine alone. Basketball is one of those games where all the pieces have to fit together and work as a unit. You can't just take the 12 best players, roll them out there with a couple days worth of practice, and say, go get them, boys. The Serbians have been playing together since they were like 15 years old. Same thing with the French, all of these guys. The French had the top 2 picks in the draft, plus Wemby and Gobert. They're going to be really good for the foreseeable future.
Zach, I'm prepared.
Okay.
That when it's all said and done, I believe the greatest player I will ever see play basketball is Wemby. I believe that's going to happen in my lifetime. I believe that's going to happen.
Okay.
He's a child, basically. And look what he's doing now.
Yep. No, I get it.
If he keeps his feet in his knees, if his feet and his knees stay intact, he's going to be way better than LeBron. Will he get the rings is the question. But he is he's one of the most phenomenal people I've ever seen do anything.
I agree with you, but I got a chance to watch Ralph Sampson. He looks like Ralph Sampson to me. Ralph Sampson, same size, same skill set. Now, it was before we were bombs away with the threes. But Ralph Sampson was the same player. What was he, a 3-time college player of the year?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. He was one of the greatest college players that's ever played. Doesn't get any respect whatsoever. Ralph Sampson. Same guy. And what's the thing we always worry about with, and you've said it, knees, hips,
and feet. Yep.
Knees and feet. Can he stay healthy?
Yep.
His skill set is certainly different. I give, he's going to have to keep evolving, kind of like Giannis has. Where they're gonna gear up next year to shut him down and take him away. And how does he adjust? I agree. He's an incredible talent.
Can we get if he starts getting paid like a permanent residence, like if he registers to vote, he becomes a naturalized citizen in San Antonio. Can he be on our team in 4 years?
Well, and
how does that work?
Kinsey and I were sitting here watching the game, and it's like, man, you've got Bam Adebayo, you've got Embiid, you've got Anthony Davis, and you can't do anything with them. You couldn't do a thing with
That's right. Yep.
with Wemby.
Well, it's kind of like the in a different way. It's like the Jokic problem. I mean, all those players, nobody could do anything with Jokic. I mean, it's incredible. This sport isn't when we finally get that cranky old fart LeBron out of the way, and that crybaby Kevin Durant and his mommy. This game's going to be really fun to watch for a long time. There's a lot of people that are really good at this.
They looked the United States team looked old for the first time. You looked at him and you're like, my God, Steph's old.
Steph is old, but you know what?
LeBron is old. KD, Anthony Davis, they just looked old.
As the great Toby Keith once said, Steph ain't as good as he once was, but he's as good once as he ever was, and that's what we saw at the end of that game.
That 6 or 7 minute stretch down the down in the fourth quarter when he hit all those threes. You know what? That's Steph of old.
And with the pressure, like,
oh yeah,
it's not he's hitting a bunch of threes to win a Saturday night game against the Thunder. No disrespect to the Thunder. I mean, this is for the gold medal, and if you lose, everyone in the country hates you.
Right.
There's no comparison in any of the professional sports to that kind of a pressure. Maybe when Brady went 17-1, but nobody hated the Patriots after they lost that game, like they would the Americans if they lost the gold medal in the Olympics to France. I mean, they would be hated today if they lost.
I was very hopeful when Grant Hill took over the USA basketball that they would go back to putting together the best 12 players that complement each other and building a team, and they didn't. They rolled out, the usual suspects, and Jason Tatum didn't play at all. He's arguably the best player in the world. He was not playing well yesterday, so whatever. But Steve Kerr, not a defensive guy. Mark Few's on that bench, who was a Ty Lue. Those guys. I think there will be an increased urgency next time around, especially being in Los Angeles, for USA basketball to roll out their best team. You got to get LeBron off that team. KD,
LeBron will be 44 next.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be.
KD
gone.
won't be there. Steph won't be there. It's time to get that infusion of young talent.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson needs to be on that team.
Yep.
And I'm not just saying that because he's a Knick. Jalen Brunson, that's the point guard. That's the distributor. That's the guy that can kind of get them into their offense. But they didn't have that, and they were lucky to get by the Serbians, and took care of business yesterday. So hey, congratulations, gold medal. Let's look forward to 28.
And is it Jaylen Brown? Is he the okay? Yep. Jaylen Brown's handling of the moment after the game was the completely wrong answer, and the right answer was Tyrese Halliburton, who, if you saw this. He barely played, the Indiana Pacers star, who we really got to know in the in-season tournament last year. He barely played, and his social media post was like a picture of the gold medal, and the caption said something like, we barely did any work on the group project, but still got the A, or something like that, which is the perfect attitude to have.
Well, look, next time around, SGA is going to be on that team. Gilgeous-Alexander will be on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's Canadian. Excuse me. They've got to find that young core. Is Anthony Edwards that guy? Yeah. I think Anthony Edwards I think that was a participation trophy for his run in the playoffs.
Why was Derek White on this team? That made zero sense.
Well, somebody got hurt at the end, and Derek White was available.
Oh. I would have made myself, anybody else. They could have had anybody for that. They could get Brunson to do that. I don't know. Anyway.
Brunson needed to be on that team. Unless he was, hurt or something.
Well,
like
he'll
that.
be there at
He better
L.A.
be.
in
He better be. I feel comfortable with the ball in his hands.
All right, we're going to break here, and we're going to talk about how, once again, it was on display, how not to handle a press conference. Now, I know handling the media is becoming less and less relevant because the media is becoming less and less relevant. But once again, we had another bleep show in one of these press conferences, and we'll talk about that coming up here on Ruskin and Zach after these important messages.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Quite honestly, I don't know that anything's the matter with their football program, but just normal football issues.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
If changing your home will make your life better, then do it. And the first thing to do is contact Tara Limbird and her team of experienced agents. When Erin decided to sell her home in Fayetteville, she turned to the Limbird Real Estate Group for their expertise. The property quickly captured attention with over 30 showings, showcasing its appeal in a competitive market. Limbird Real Estate Group expertly navigated negotiations with 4 interested parties, ensuring the best outcome for Erin. Their strategic approach and skilled negotiation led to a successful sale at the list price. Erin was thrilled with the result, appreciating the smooth process and the dedication of the Limbird team. Tara's home selling strategy, coupled with her incredible marketing, is so successful that she's selling homes for thousands over asking. That's why I'd trust Tara Limbird if I was selling my home. So for all your real estate needs, go to LimbirdTeam.com, LIMBIRD, or give them a call at 855-755-SOLD.
He went to doctor after doctor looking for relief and always walked away discouraged. Surgery and drugs hadn't worked before, so why would he try them again? That's when Carmen made an appointment at QC Kinetics.
I'll tell you one thing. I got a spring in my step. The bounce is back in my step. My quality of life improving exponentially since I've been going to QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics has treated over 35,000 patients like Carmen, using their own healing components, concentrating them into damaged knees, hips, shoulders, and backs. No surgery, no drugs.
The pain's gone, quality of life so much better, and mentally I'm in such a better place because I know that I'm not going to wake up to the same old struggles that I have been dealing with every single day. 10 months ago, no joke, I was a prime candidate for a knee replacement. Today, I'm not because of the treatment I'm receiving at QC Kinetics.
Carmen finally got relief, and it was easy, starting with a free consultation at QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Race for impact. The hardest hitting tour of the summer. 5-Finger Death Punch with Marilyn Manson. August 13th, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. Special guest, Slaughter to Prevail. On sale now at amptickets.com. Don't miss 5-Finger Death Punch and Marilyn Manson. Live in concert.
To you, a tractor isn't a toy. It's a tool, and you use it all the time. For every application on every job site, or for all the small jobs around your farm. If you're tired of big payments on those tools, it's time to check out a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company. With a new TYM, you can get the reliability you need for every job. If you also need something that's versatile, you have to check out the TYM and all the available attachments. It's perfect for any job. And most importantly, you want something that's affordable. Get a new tractor with the same features and capability for less. A new TYM from Tatum Motor Company is unmatched in affordability. Go ahead, compare prices. You'll see the best value is a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri, and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
We hope you had a great summer. School starts on August 12th, and we are looking forward to seeing you. We encourage you to visit our website at www.gentrypioneers.com, follow us on social media, and download our Gentry Public Schools app. There you can find important dates, news, and events to keep you updated on the exciting things going on in our schools. Gentry Pioneers, ensuring all students connect, learn, and succeed.
Hi, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Out there this evening, a little bit warm and humid for us, but with clear skies, lows eventually drop in the upper 60s by our Tuesday morning. There will be another chance for another round of scattered showers and storms late tonight into our Tuesday, especially Tuesday morning. As we get later into Tuesday afternoon, those chances really drop off. It should warm up a little bit more Tuesday, highs around 90, and then on Wednesday, downright hot and humid with partly cloudy skies and highs in the mid-90s. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruskin and Zach has been streamed in 157 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. On Friday, we were streamed in 0 Montana. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. Got one of them Google Play Alexa things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll send DQ. Or you can get us on the new and now running like a Swiss car Hit That Line Now app.
It is pretty good.
It is.
It's very,
very easy to use.
Zach,
so easy, Ty can use it.
We are, that's right. Well, we made it Ty-proof. So
that's true.
He could use it. All right, 866-285-4005. Text us, call us, sit there, whatever you want to do. We are here for you on Ruskin and Zach. God, we sound terrible.
Yeah, we sound absolutely awful.
Terrible.
I'd like to apologize in advance.
In advance, we've been doing this. It's been this way for an hour 43. What do you mean?
I blame you for this.
Of course, it's all my fault.
Were you hacking and wheezing all last week? DQ, you're an independent arbiter on this.
You guys are always coughing.
Thank you.
Okay.
I feel like you're always not sick, but
we're sickly.
On the brink of sickness.
All the black mold in this damn building.
That's probably
it. What it is. What it is. I'll tell you that much. Maybe that's the major announcement tomorrow. We're getting all the mold remediated out of this place. Maybe that's what
not
we're going to do.
No chance.
All right. Okay. So here is what happened. The headline reads, Dion Sanders spars with media in testy Colorado presser. Coach Prime had a press conference on his 57th birthday, which also was the day his daughter had a child, making him a grandfather for the first time.
Oh, congratulations.
And he was excited about that. So then, you go through the typical, opening moments of a press conference. And then, for whatever reason, the word bolstered seemed to set him off from what I was reading.
Bolstered?
He was being asked about the this seems like as innocuous as a question as you're ever going to get in a press conference. Hey, 52 sacks last year. Your son plays quarterback. How have you guys bolstered the offensive line to keep him alive this season? Dion didn't appreciate the word bolstered.
Okay.
He wanted to use the word improved instead. But he didn't really he improved the offensive line. What they said. All right.
Okay.
Then he was asked about the offensive line's chemistry. And then he said, well, what is chemistry? He's answering every question with a question.
Yeah.
So then there's someone there from the, everybody's got the CBS station in their town. He would not answer a question from the reporter from the CBS station that covers the team either in Denver or Boulder, one of them. He is apparently mad at all of CBS because they are involved with 247, and 247 reported this summer that his son Shiloh is bankrupt. So he's not happy about that.
Okay. They also put out an article which ranked him the second worst head coach in Division I.
That's also true. So he's not a fan of CBS.
Right.
And he basically called them fake news without saying the words, you are fake news.
All right.
So he did that. Then he got he had an issue with a reporter from the Denver Post. So he didn't like that. And then he called on his son Shiloh to ask a question.
Oh, good. And what was the question? Just out of
Shiloh asked us, since it's your birthday, do you have any birthday plans?
Oh.
All right, so here's what's going on. To review. Toothless local media asking about, hey, is the offensive line better? Hey, football thing. No, we're not having that. I want my son to ask me what I'm doing for my birthday. That's an acceptable question in this press conference. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
That's what we're doing. Listen, you can behave like an ass if you win. You haven't won enough, sir, to behave like an ass at Colorado. You have not. And you're not going to. And here's what's going to mark this down. Take a little note. I know it's write this down. You know what I mean. Okay, write this down. Because Colorado owes this guy a lot of money. However, what else is going on out there? Allegations of bullying and other inappropriate things that may be near the program, possible NCAA problems. If any of that sticks, they don't owe him a dime. They fire him with cause.
Very true.
That's what I think is going to happen. That's their only way out of this. He's not going to win. So your way out is this, is pay him, by my estimate, about $20 million to go away. Or you try and stick one of these allegations on him and you owe him nothing, and then it gets settled in the court.
Yeah, you take him to court, and then you pay a settlement to it.
Right. That's their way out of this. They're not going to win. North Dakota State is the preseason number 2 team, Zach. It was announced today.
Yes.
In FCS. South Dakota State, preseason number 1. They play Oklahoma State week 1.
Okay.
North Dakota State, as we know, plays Colorado, and it's the easiest 8.5 points you'll ever get in your life.
Take North Dakota State plus the 8.5. Now, just let's back up, because there's a couple of things we need to know. One, your local pool CBS reporter does not work for CBS.
No,
they're
that's
owned
true.
by a private company. They pay for those 3 letters. Okay, number one. And Dion did not seem to understand that. That's number one. Back at the beginning, I told you this was going to fail. This was a bad business model. It had no opportunity for success. This was simply a vehicle for his 2 children and Travis Hunter to get to the pros. Travis Hunter would have made it, to use your favorite word, irregardless.
Yes, that's right.
He would have made it to the pros no matter what. But what you're getting here, Dion was not qualified for this job when he got it. He won some games at Jackson State because of an influx of money at the HBCUs, and he had the best players. It's we know a lot of high school coaches like that. When you have the best players, it's pretty easy to win. When you can't recruit them or you can't get the best players, suddenly football becomes a lot harder. And Dion's in that space right now. They're gonna lose to North Dakota State, and then the problems are really gonna start.
It's gonna be great.
If he doesn't like the questions he's getting now,
it's gonna be great.
Lose to North Dakota State, because you can sit up there and be the authority on everything, but on game day you got to go win a game, and he can't and has not done that. The pressure's getting to them. Why did all of his assistant coaches leave? Because he doesn't know what he's doing. They are running a program based on clicks. Look, Lanning was right. They're playing for clicks, not wins.
That's exactly right. And another reason that everybody ran off is what I was able to look up a little while ago. They only have $5 million for assistants, which is like nothing in today's college football. Also, in this media event, Travis Hunter was scheduled to be speaking to the press. He declined to attend. So
it's not going great. It's not going great. And
isn't this fun?
But if you're Colorado, man, this is what you deserve. You signed this guy. You got to deal with it. They're in a lot of trouble.
And Razor, listen, we have spoken many times how in over his head Sam Pittman is, but every Razorback should drop down and thank Hunter Yurachek every day that they did not hire this guy, because they
still
could
people
have.
out there who want Dion Sanders here.
It's a circuit. You're not gonna. The only reason you would want him is, like you said, it would once and for all prove my theory that most of the fans of this state would rather be relevant than good. That would once and for all settle the dispute if you hired this guy. But you know, and listen, Hunter Yurachek, not the greatest AD ever in my book, but I mean, he spotted a fraud when he saw one in this situation for sure. And they avoided this.
Ran the other way.
That's exactly right. So he deserves a lot of credit for that, because this could have been Arkansas, and then we'd have been up here. And here's exactly how this would have gone. here's exactly how this would have gone. He'd be doing that act, and you'd all love it. And we'd have to sit up here and go, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I'm telling you, he doesn't know what he's doing. And you'd get mad at us. And then everybody would get mad at us because we would be saying these things about Dion, the head coach of the Razorbacks, who in his first year went 4-8. And this is exactly what would have happened here. You would have all loved this if he was your guy and he hadn't lost enough. If he lost too much, you'd have turned on him. But they
have a very challenging schedule. Remember, last year he got into, he was getting into a fist fight with Jay Norvell. Colorado State's going to beat them. And it's going to be one of those games where it's going to be one of those things where they're just pounding on Colorado.
Find
they're not
the
going
wins.
to stop. Yeah.
Find the wins.
Yeah. And remember, they beat Nebraska last year, Matt Rule's second game. Well, Matt Rule's got himself a football team this year, and they're better than they were. And they're going to absolutely knock Colorado around.
They're picked 13th in a 16-team league by Phil Steele.
Who's below them?
Nobody talks more about a team picked 13th in America. I'm not talking about here. I'm talking about in America than they do about Colorado. Below them, BYU, Arizona State, and Houston.
Arizona State, by the way, in that CBS article, Arizona State's head coach was the worst head coach. So two of the three worst coaches in
what a
college
league!
Yeah.
What a league there in the Big 12.
Go Big 12.
They're trying to get that VC money with two of the worst coaches in the sport.
DQ, you're more level-headed than us. Is Dion any good, or are we wrong?
Doesn't seem like he's very good.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Very good.
It works for me.
Don't you know though that it would be very like you're already miserable most of the time anyway.
Thank you.
But imagine if you had to sit here all day and say, "I'm telling you guys, Dion doesn't know what he's doing," and all the Razorbacks for, "Yes, he does. He's our guy."
Can
you imagine what that would have been like for us?
Oh,
it's been terrible. And then when he breaks your heart, we're still here, and we're like, guys, you were right. You tried to tell us.
There are still people. You can find there are still people that believe that if Arkansas made a move that they should go get Dion Sanders. And I'm going to tell you this, like in the Big 12, which is not nearly as competitive as the league you're in right now, Dion Sanders would be a catastrophe. And he's not, as soon as his kids are gone, he's gone.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty simple. As soon as Dion, Shiloh, or Fredo and Shador leave, I mean, it's over. He is leaving. And he's going to go try and strong-arm his kid to the Dallas Cowboys to replace Dak Prescott. Because that's what was destined. And you know what? The idiot in Dallas will do it.
Yeah. If he's still, if he's, doesn't have the oatmeal falling out of his mouth, Steven would never let that happen. Don't you think?
I think Steven has had a pretty good run.
Yeah.
Jerry, not so much.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see the old man doing something stupid like that, but not Steven. All right. This is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Shane and Alma, you guys were dropping hints about muscling, and no one listened.
Thank you, Shane.
Thank you, Shane.
You listen. Shane, you're all right, Shane.
Shane listens.
That's
he
right.
knows. What
All
up,
right,
Alma?
Shane.
All right.
Let's go to the Sonic. Let's fight.
All right. That's right. Stall 53, right?
That is the 47.
47. I'm sorry. I was close.
47 to 53. Rows A, B, and C.
I'm not much of a fighter. I stay 6 stalls away at 53 from the fighting stall. That's right. Yes, I'm an observer. All right. We'll be right back.
It's Monday, August 12th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. Students in the state's largest school district were back in class today. One of those Springdale schools, George Elementary, which is fully open with renovations complete for the first time since being significantly damaged in a 2022 tornado. Gentry students went back to school today as well. And as part of our continued back-to-school previews, we look ahead to other districts starting back this week. In our commitment coverage, 85 days until the November election, and there's a new election coordinator in Sebastian County. And speaking of elections, state officials say 50,000 Arkansas voters across the state could potentially be impacted after some people who changed addresses earlier this year did not have their new address automatically updated online. In other news, a part-time Cedarville police officer is arrested. For all those stories, plus your Get Ready Weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, and Allison Wise tonight on 4029 News.
We've all had that sick feeling of locking our keys in our car. Papa Lock of Northwest Arkansas can get you back on the road in no time. Whether you need the locks changed on your home or business, keys made for your vehicle, or your car unlocked, Papa Lock of Northwest Arkansas provides the highest level of service possible. All of our uniformed locksmiths and technicians are professionally trained and certified, with upfront pricing that you can trust. What you are quoted is what you pay. So when you need a locksmith, call Papa Lock of Northwest Arkansas at 479-444-9900 for the key moments in your life.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. Limbird. Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. Limbird.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville.
Hey, sports fans, tired of carrying linebacker
Arkansas
weight?
football
At Boxing
begins
Wellness
in
and Rogers,
17.
we have the playbook for men who want to lose weight faster. No more fumbling with the plan. Our injectable weight loss program is as straightforward as it gets, and you can get started with a consultation online or in person. Don't let those stubborn extra pounds sideline your health. Skip the excuses and visit BoxyNWA.com to begin. That's Boxy as in B for victory, OXYNWA.com.
From the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruskin and Zach Show. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin,
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Okay. We're back here on ESPN Arkansas. It's 4:01 on this Monday afternoon. Okay, a couple of things here as we have been doing this for a little while. Let's kind of reset and tell everybody what we got going on. Zach is not here. I mean,
Well,
visually.
I'm here.
He's not here visually.
Physically, my body is elsewhere.
So we have put his his picture on the good chair here in the studio because the last thing any of us need is just the camera on me for 4 hours because that's not a good
DQ?
plan.
She works there.
We like to DQ. Do you want to be on camera the whole show?
Okay, you can't ask her because she's going to say no.
I feel like I'm being watched.
There you go.
Well, you are.
That's a no.
Oh, yeah, but I don't talk the whole time, so then, I'm just being watched the rest of the time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're not doing that. You'll continue to pop in and out of the screen as we do to this point. So that's what's going on there. Secondly, what else have I don't know what else we've accomplished today.
Zero.
Not a whole lot, honestly. It's a Monday, and yeah, we're here. So there you have it. I also saw a funny video of okay, so now everybody is doing this stupid thing where you put a radio show on TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Including Los Angeles, where they were doing their show. And so they've got 3 boxes on the screen. There's like 2 cameras in the studio and 1 camera on, I assume, their producer in the control room. And what was funny is as the earthquake hit, they're on the air, and the producer looks panicked and then ducks under the console. So you see this woman disappear, and it's just the guy sitting in the studio going, oh, I think there's an earthquake here. DQ, you would not do that, right? You would stay at your post until the movement stopped, right?
Maybe. If I didn't have to turn the mics on, maybe I would duck. I've never felt an earthquake before.
I just retweeted the video from ESPN LA on the Ruskin and Zach page, so you can look at what happened here, and it's got sound on it. I haven't been able to listen to it yet because we're working on all this stuff. So check that out, and I think, Zach, you and I would duck under the table.
Oh, you would be gone. I mean, the one time we did have something go wrong in the building was a fire, and you packed up all your stuff inside of a minute and
I
were
did.
gone.
Very
So
proud of that day.
Yeah, you would not make it through. I'd probably sit there to see if the building fell down.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would do.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah, I think I would probably stick around and see if the building
That's the
collapsed.
situation.
Yeah, that feels like something I would do.
Right. This is a good table to hide under, though. This is
No.
That's
When
a
it all
sturdy
goes
table.
down, that is exactly where you want to be.
It's thick, like mahogany, and then there's a steel base on this thing. Like I bet this thing's EF5 rated in here. I really believe. Like
you think
everything
so?
could fall
Okay.
down, but this table would still be here. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
This thing is sturdy.
Is earthquakes the one where you want to be either under something or in the doorway?
Yes, I believe that's
Okay.
true. Yes. Or outside in the open, because that would be kind of weird. Unless the earth
like a field.
Yeah, unless the earth split under you, then that would be kind of weird.
And then, boy, that's a great image. Thank you. As I'm swallowed by the earth. Thank you.
Jamie has figured out a hack. He listens on YouTube because it's 20 seconds ahead, and he needs that 20 seconds to think of dumb stuff to text.
Jamie, we got to get you outside, touch grass, meet a
There you
girl,
go.
something along those lines, please. Huh?
Yeah. Please check on that, will you? Okay. We've also seen a photo Zach shared with DQ and I that Mike Neighbors and Buzz Williams are. They have to be related somewhere down the line. I mean,
I used to think they were the same person, And Coach is down at a coaching clinic and down in Texas, and sure enough, I'm like, proof for it didn't happen. And he sent us a photo of and they're dressed alike.
Yeah, they're both wearing
the
black
Doublemint
T-shirts.
twins.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's very. I think it's AI. I don't know about anybody else, but I think it's. I think it's
Photoshopped.
Yeah, I think so. We have talked about Dion and the tire fire that was avoided at Arkansas by not hiring him when they hired Pittman, so that was a good thing here. And we talked about America's hero, or as they call him in France, the devil, Steph Curry, who won the
the
gold
French
medal.
were not pleased. I figured that game would be closer than it was, simply because the French would try and fix it to where they would. I mean, with all the other cheating scandals they got going on in the Olympics, this would just fit right in.
Right.
And sure enough, Steph shot him out of that. That last one that he hit,
the
one where and Bam Adebayo had a great quote because Bam was in the corner open, so was Durant. And he said, I kind of looked at, when the shot went up, I kind of went, what the? And then I realized who took it. And he's like, and it hits the bottom, and they run back down the floor. But
Major onions, I believe, is what
Bill
Raftery would say if he was on the call there. Major onions. So we've also covered the what happened.
Here's a great question. DQ, Dr. K wants to know, he's a 10, but he's an identical twin.
Is he the good twin or the evil twin?
Yeah, DQ, would you date a twin?
Ooh.
Yeah.
How would you know it was? How would you know it was the same guy every time?
Oh, like an identical twin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like you always know.
Multiples freak me out. Can't do it. Can't do it.
You don't like twins?
No. Multiples really.
You don't even like the Minnesota Twins.
No, I don't.
What about twins that aren't identical?
They're not twins.
Well, they
are. Oh, yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes,
no,
they are.
They were
they're
born
not.
at the same time. They're twins.
There are different types of twins,
Listen, if they were born at the same time but they don't look alike, they were born at the same time. Okay, cool, fine, whatever. Twins mean they're identical.
Take your science babble elsewhere, DQ. If
Sorry.
they're not
Yeah, really.
identical, they're not twins.
Right.
In this man's book.
Exactly. You know what? I'm going to live my truth. That's the way I'm.
In Zach's personal record book,
That's
they're not
correct.
twins if they don't look alike.
Right. And then triplets, ugh, no, can't do it. Just freaks me out. Nothing against
Why?
triplets or twins. I don't know. It's just weird.
It's weird.
It is. What about me isn't?
What happened to you?
Nothing.
I did coach last year. I did coach 2 twins.
Oh,
Or
yeah?
a set of twins. Yeah, they were identical.
Okay,
and
twins.
I could never ever tell them apart except for one girl had a pair of purple basketball shoes and one girl had a pair of white basketball shoes. And I was always able to remember that, but any moments they weren't wearing their shoes, I did not know which one I was speaking
and
to.
DQ, this is probably why I don't trust them, because they do this stuff and they pretend to be the other one and start messing with regular people. And then there's one group of twins. I think they're from Nebraska. It's a twin males and twin females, and they married each other.
Wait a minute.
How the hell?
Wait a minute.
They like. It's the weirdest thing ever. How do you tell them apart?
I don't know.
Their children are siblings.
That's so
Technically.
weird. So weird. Can't do it.
At what point when you're a twin do you grow out of the when you're an identical twin?
The matching.
Yes. When do you grow out of the matchy-matchy
Well, look at the
phase?
Mitchell twins. Apparently, it's college.
But they're
Like
not
you're s-
identical.
They're not?
No,
Okay, I thought they were identical
they
twins.
look different.
Okay, all right. I was looking at their game.
Okay. But what do any of you have twins or as Zach calls them, multiples? Would like to shine some light on this for us. 866-285-4005.
I went to high school with the Rayburn twins, and they look. I mean, I couldn't tell them apart. And the thing that sucked was it was Laura and Amy. I had Laura in my first period. Amy was in my second period, and then I had Laura again. And they would like mix in and out. Like one was really good at math, and they would flip in and out.
Oh, it's like a
parent
trap situation.
The one that was always good at math would take all the math tests. The one that was really good at English or science would take the science tests. They dressed alike. It was freaky.
Paging Haley Mills.
Yeah,
Paging
really,
Haley Mills.
Boy, you guys have a lot of thoughts on twins.
Yeah. A lot of twin talk here on the text line here.
2 weeks
On
to go
Ruskin
till
and Zach.
football season. We're talking Twins.
Well, okay. That's an excellent point. You're right. Can anybody find anything interesting to talk about over there? I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to have the conversation.
Here's a text out of the 479. I'm with Zach. Multiples freak me out. Thank you.
Because I'm having a hard time finding anything interesting that is a topic involving the Arkansas football team. I can't find anything interesting yet. And so I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be getting you all, girded up and ready to go for football, but I just can't find anything interesting to bring to you, our loyal audience, that is worthy of your time about this team. That
Derek,
would take up 45 minutes.
Do we agree that we serve the audience, right?
I believe they are the boss, ultimately,
All right.
yeah. Because if
All
they're
right.
not there, then
All
we're
right.
not here.
Back to Twins. Chris in Fayetteville. My wife is a twin, fraternal, though, so they don't look alike. Well, they're not twins. They were just simply born at the same time. Listen, if you are on a train and 2 trains arrive at the station at the same time, all you did was arrive together. That's it. You're not twins. You don't even know each other.
I don't think scientifically you're correct, though.
It's
something with the embryo and splitting. Like
in my own personal scientific journal, they're not twins. Not twins.
Do they have different thumbprints?
That's a great question.
How does that work?
I don't know. I read this. This could be fake.
Okay.
But
So share it with us anyway, please.
I saw this thing that identical twins, one is always right-handed and one is always left-handed.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, here
I
you
would
go.
like to know if that's true.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, twins. 866.
Identical twins only.
Yeah, identical twins only. Dennis in Springdale says his mom was a twin and his dad got into hot water because of mistaken identity one night with some hanky-panky.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. See, that's another thing. That's another reason they freak me out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like if you're dating somebody and they're like, "Oh, I'm a twin." Bye.
You're
Bye,
out on that.
Bye, Felicia.
Or just
no.
identical.
No, I'm out. And then what if you have like one's male, one's female? Then what do you do?
DQ, a random person has texted in. They do not have left and right-handed, and they have different fingerprints.
Okay, there we go.
But again, I don't know who this person is, so it could be anybody. Could be a doctor, for all we know. We don't know. We don't know who it is.
Yeah, state your credentials, please.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Here's a text. Have we not received the propaganda from today?
I'm sick, so I didn't get to go to Farmington today to the Honey Bun place to go get my my talking points. So no, we're just flying blind here. We're in a fog, kind of like an airplane.
Or like our old intern fog, where we're just
Speaking
floating
of his
through.
Yeah, yesterday was his last day in television, so he's headed back.
Quitting
to school.
television, huh?
No, well, he's going back to school.
Oh, okay. That's
Cody in Lavaca says, my mother-in-law and her sister are twins, and they're both left-handed. There's another one. You get left-handed twins. Left-handers are freaks anyway.
You left-handed?
Me? No.
I thought you were.
No.
Why did I think that?
I don't know.
I don't
very
pay,
much a
I don't pay attention to my
right-handed
coworkers.
person. Yeah, obviously. Now here's somebody whose twin friends are right-handed.
Oh, okay.
All right. Boy, you guys have a lot of thoughts on.
We have a lot of twin
thoughts.
talk here.
Yeah, a lot of twin talk. I think we found something here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what about this, Zachary? What if you have a boy and a girl twin?
Yeah.
They're
totally
not identical, but they're twins.
Okay.
Like
are they,
Phil and Lil on the Rugrats back in the day.
Look, if you're not identical, you're not a twin. You just arrived at the same time.
That is so incorrect.
So that you're a boy and a girl, and you just showed up at the same time. I mean, minutes apart or hours
right.
or whatever it is.
You arrived at the same bus stop at the same time. That's it.
Okay, fine. Zach will continue to reject science
Abner
as we move
says,
along here.
He says fraternal twins are two totally different people. They just share genetics like any siblings. Thank you, Abner. Thank you, Abner.
But they were cooking at the same time.
Yeah, I
Do you
feel
see
like
what
the
I'm saying
mother
here?
who gave birth to 2 children at once.
Yeah.
Would
here
like
we go.
A word.
She'd like a word, yes.
Well, actually, guy has text back in.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Zach is right because 2 different eggs fertilized by 2 different things. The real twins are the ones where the egg split after conception. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. Zach is right.
It's not right.
He's right.
Well, they're
Can't be
still
right.
called twins.
Well,
They're called
actually,
But they were
fraternal
but they were
twins.
cooking at the same time. They're twins.
Well, actually, guy said I'm right. And
Oh,
he
well,
wouldn't-
by God, in that case.
He wouldn't name himself, well, actually, guy. He didn't know.
No. Is actually guy donating to the collective? Because that's the only. His vote doesn't matter unless he's donating to the collective. Be a part of the solution, buddy.
We need a real doctor on here, not Dr. Tyler, because he's not a real doctor.
Right. Well, all right. It's 4:15 now on Ruskin and Zach. Again, if anybody's got anything interesting to say about training camp, I'm willing to listen. I really am. I just haven't found it yet. I haven't found the hook. I'm sorry.
Here's Jimmy in Batesville. I married an identical twin. We started dating in high school. You have no idea the anxiety of a young man knocking at the door, not knowing which one will answer. See?
Wow.
Right there. That's why.
That could also be the beginning of a certain genre of film, though.
No. Hello,
No?
ma'am. EQ hates that joke.
Don't like that.
It's a funny joke, though.
Hello, ma'am. I hear you need some cable laid. Patrick in Hot Springs says I'm not wrong. Thank you.
What does he know?
I feel like I'm in the middle of a political election. The internet tells me I'm right.
Well, that's all, and that's good enough for you.
Okay. We have a real dilemma going on with my parents. I was sent 2 separate mailers from each political party. My mother asked me which one I wanted.
You want them both?
No, I don't. I don't want either one of them. But my mother's trying to set me up.
Yes. You're out of the will if you answer incorrectly.
Exactly. So I've put this off for 2 days. But my mother just sent me a text, and she sent me 2 screenshots of the envelopes, both addressed to me, at my parents' house for whatever reason. And she's like, "Well, which one do you want?" And I'm like, "Neither, mother."
I've got by the way, while we're on parent talk, they told me how much money their investments have made this year.
Yeah, see, your dad has plenty of money.
And then my mom said, "Well, that's why I'm so tired. All that work." I was stunned. I was stunned.
No.
I couldn't believe it.
Man, when my father goes, "Yeah, I got 9 different bank accounts." I'm like, "What?" Like, I go, "Pooh."
Do you have any in the Caymans?
He may.
Oh,
he very well may.
Those are the good ones.
Those are the ones.
Right.
That's the retirement stuff.
All right, we got to go here, or we're gonna get in trouble again. Okay. So we'll be back with more coming up in a moment. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app, and if you'd like to make a little wager on your favorite sporting event, Bet Saracen is right there on your phone, and you probably are near your phone right now. They've got all the football stuff on there. I mean, everything. Pro, college, Canadian, all the football is there on the Bet Saracen app. It's where you need to be for this upcoming season because, Vegas odds are nice, but you have to be there to legally bet those odds, and Arkansas law prevents the big national apps from operating in our state. So for the most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, get on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen or go to betsaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or betsaracen.com.
Zach. Prince Ali, fabulous, Ali of Babwa.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Home is everything. It's your sanctuary, your command center, your music room, and your art studio. It's where you eat family dinners and make lasting memories. When you use a Weichert agent to help you find your home, we'll help you find the space to make it yours. When you begin your search, know that a Weichert agent will be there with you every step of the way. Because at Weichert Realtors, we guide you home. To get started, call your local Weichert agent and look for our bright yellow signs all over town. At Weichert Realtors, we sell more because we do more. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
What makes Crabtree RV Center different? First, we are a 4th-generation family-owned business, taking pride in making your family's dreams come true. No corporate mentality here. Second, we've been in business for 74 years, founded in 1950 here in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas area. We are not going anywhere. What does that mean for our customers? A family feel with no corporate hidden fees. The reassurance that we will be here for generations to come, and knowledgeable salespeople who want to pick the right RV for your family to make lifetime memories in. Crabtree RV Center, making your family's dreams come true for over 70 years.
It's Ruskin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Here we go, Arkansas. The current Lotto jackpot is over $2.5 million. Someone right here in Arkansas is going to win a life-changing jackpot. How do we know? Because Lotto is only played and won here at home. Feeling good about your chances? Try Lotto today for only $2 per play. Get your ticket at any Arkansas lottery retailer or on the Jackpocket app. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Sign Studio is the source for complete visual marketing, so don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. Sign Studio is your all-encompassing partner for advertising success. Need a logo? We'll design it. Want it printed on pins, cards, banners, or even tablecloth? We'll do it. What are you waiting for? Kickstart your brand with our custom products today. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 479-250-4844.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Football, fantasy drafts, new school supplies. It's my favorite time of year. I'm Jackie Mock with Mock Legal Solutions. Born and raised in the River Valley, I know how crazy traffic can get this time of year. As kids head back to class, remember to use caution at crosswalks and in school zones. But not all accidents can be avoided. If you or your loved one is injured in a car wreck, call today. 479-769-1505. No win, no fee. Mock Legal Solutions. Real advice, reasonable price.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-Sparky.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
We hope you had a great summer. School starts on August 12th, and we are looking forward to seeing you. We encourage you to visit our website at www.gentrypioneers.com, follow us on social media, and download our Gentry Public Schools app. There you can find important dates, news, and events to keep you updated on the exciting things going on in our schools. Gentry Pioneers, ensuring all students connect, learn, and succeed.
Hi, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Out there this evening, a little bit warm and humid for us, but with clear skies, lows eventually drop in the upper 60s by our Tuesday morning. There will be another chance for another round of scattered showers and storms late tonight into our Tuesday, especially Tuesday morning. As we get later into Tuesday afternoon, those chances really drop off. It should warm up a little bit more Tuesday, highs around 90, and then on Wednesday, downright hot and humid with partly cloudy skies and highs in the mid-90s. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair, because I had a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat in the Good Chair. We are a mere 17 days away from the start of Razorback football. The team is diligently preparing for a stern test in their opener. Passes will be thrown and caught this week. Tackles made. People will run. And yes, they look like an SEC team. Arkansas opens its season August 29th. In Little Rock against UAPB, you can hear that and every Razorback game right here on ESPN Arkansas. DQ.
Your Ruskin and Zach X polls. Sorry, I thought you were going to talk a little bit longer.
Nope. No, I got
the 4 o'clock news update is very.
Well, I'm also busy. I'm
very
watching,
poor.
Busy.
I'm watching videos.
Okay. What's the opposite of right? Left or wrong?
Wrong.
31% of people said wrong. 69% of people said left. Which is the correct way to write the multiplication symbol? An X or the dot? 92% of people said the X.
Yes.
7% said the dot. Do you usually buy things? Yeah.
What's the zip here? 923.
What?
What's the zip here?
Where you are?
Where I am, yeah.
72764.
764. All right. We're in the 764. All right.
923.
What's 923?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. All right. Sorry, I'm working on something.
Are you buying something right now?
Don't worry about it. Read the polls.
What are you buying?
You know what?
Placing an order?
Read the polls.
Listen, we got a $15 budget that's got to get us through 25. Enough. No more buying.
DQ, I'm getting canned at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm
Yeah.
spending all the money today, all right?
Okay.
All of it.
That's fair.
All of it.
Do you usually buy things when you're almost out of them or wait until you're completely out? 75% of people said almost out. 25% said completely out. At the store, do you take free samples or actively try to avoid them? 58% of people said they actively try to avoid them. And should the person who finishes last in your class be able to speak at graduation?
Absolutely.
75% said yes. 25% said no.
I root for a fair and balanced world like you, Zach, where we do
Thank
get to
you.
hear the other side.
Yeah,
But,
we don't need to hear. I mean, they're
most
going to
people
have.
don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I know they don't want to hear how high school really was.
Didn't you make the valedictorian speech, DQ?
Yeah.
About
Yeah, she was a
following your dreams or whatever it was.
I think I did the don't worry so much about the future.
Oh.
I
There's
did-
got to be tape of
Which
this
you
somewhere,
do
doesn't there?
literally every day.
I will say, I did make it a point because you don't have that long, and a lot of people spend most of their time just thanking every single person they ever encountered in high school. I did not do that.
Okay.
I did
Well,
not think
If you wanted to thank everybody at Elkins, it would have taken like 3 minutes.
I did not thank a single person.
Wow.
Not in a bad way. It's just I didn't want to waste time doing that.
Thanking people. Wasting time thanking people.
They knew I
Zach,
was appreciative.
Zach, get Kenny to send us a tape of the speech.
Yeah, we're going to need to
There
see
is a
that.
video of it. I watched it not too long ago.
All right.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need a shot of that. Because I'm sure there's some drops in there
Is it
somewhere.
on YouTube?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are your Ruskin and Zach X polls. Go grab grass.
All right. Thank you, DQ. Should have told people to grab grass in the
Yeah, really?
commencement speech. Maybe that would have. This is the wrong Elkins. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, man, boo.
I thought we were there.
What are you buying?
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. But if you're blowing our budget, all $15 of it, then I have to worry.
No, you're everything's fine.
Okay.
No, I had to
gonna
respond to
expense
an
this?
email and to get something sent here, and I forgot where our address was. I'm multitasking.
Okay.
Multitasking.
Okay, all right.
Which is code for not paying attention.
For not paying attention. Multitasking.
There's a poll question, DQ. Is multitasking just a coded way of saying not paying attention? That's a pretty good one, actually, isn't it?
That dog will hunt.
I don't want to brag, but that was pretty good. I mean, I guess I will brag. All right. Should Cowboy fans be concerned that their team is not that good? We will.
They're fine. They
we
play
will
in a terrible division.
we can get into this further and the rest of the preseason action from the weekend, including the Chiefs learning a very obscure lesson on this new kickoff rule, where in a meaningless game, the Chiefs lost the safety late in the first half against Jacksonville. I can explain it. I watched it. I can explain it to you. It took about 20 minutes to adjudicate the thing, but we can talk about that. We can talk about Razorback football 17 days away from. You know what part of the problem is with this training camp?
Please
is
tell
the
me.
opening game is such a clunker that it's just hard. If they were playing Texas week 1, people would be on fire. If they were playing anybody good week 1, Oklahoma State, Auburn, A&M, there would be more, gusto for and if they didn't go 4-8 last year, but we can't do anything about the past. But, that's part of the issue is the game is such a dud, and it's in such a crappy venue. It's just
on a Thursday night.
It doesn't instill a lot. To me, in my opinion, it doesn't instill a lot of excitement in the populi. But maybe there are people excited, and they just don't listen to us. I don't know. I don't know what's going on out there. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll hit the drive home and all that stuff coming up after these important messages. 4:31.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Listen to every Razorback football game this season right here on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Robert and Victoria wanted to sell their property in Bella Vista. They turned to the Limbird Real Estate Group. From the moment they met with the Limbird team, Robert and Victoria knew they were in good hands. The team listened carefully to their needs and goals, and they developed a plan to sell the land quickly and efficiently. Over the next few weeks, Limbird Real Estate Group worked tirelessly to market the property and generate interest from potential buyers. They leveraged their extensive network of contacts and used innovative marketing strategies to get the word out about the land. Before they knew it, Robert and Victoria had multiple offers on the table. The team at Limbird helped them evaluate each offer and ultimately chose the one that was best for them. Robert and Victoria were not only satisfied with the results, but also impressed with how Limbird handled the entire process. They'd been through the real estate process before, but this was by far the smoothest and most efficient experience they've ever had. Find out more about it at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
With tens of thousands of satisfied patients across America, it's no surprise QC Kinetics gets 5-star reviews.
I'm feeling on top of the world because of QC Kinetics.
I'm able to do the things that I wasn't able to do for a long time.
I can recommend them highly. I would recommend QC to anybody.
QC Kinetics has changed my life.
I couldn't believe it. I honestly was skeptical, but the pain went from a 10 to a 0.
Real people with real lasting relief from joint pain.
QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine is regenerating me.
It was super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
This non-surgical approach is definitely the future.
I tell as many people as possible. I am an ambassador. I love QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine. No drugs, no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Work now, pay later with sizzling savings at WT Equipment. No money down, no interest, and no payments until 2025 on select New Holland equipment. Choose 0 for 60 or up to 10,000 cash back, plus free net wrap on roll belt round balers. 0 for 72 or up to 10,000 cash back on mid-range tractors, or 0 for 72 plus an additional 2,000 cash back on a new compact. Work smarter with no money down, no interest, and no payments on your choice of the summer's hottest deals at WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech.
Yep, I can do it.
Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back.
Hello.
Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours. Nice. Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
For your listening enjoyment, we present another sensational episode of The Smarter Guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
Some people like sitting around the house in their underwear.
Hey, we don't judge.
But if your air conditioner isn't working right, it may be more of a necessity.
Too many layers of clothing when it's too hot in your home.
Yeah, we get it.
You don't have to feel underdressed to answer the door. Call Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
We'll get your air conditioner working so you're cool and comfortable.
If you still choose to sit around in your underwear, well, we don't judge.
Call 751-9691 or online at smarterguys@stith.com. Tune in again to hear Brett say,
cool and comfortable and ready to answer the door,
on the next rip-roaring episode of The Smarter Guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruskin and Zach.
All right, we're back here at 23 minutes till the hour on ESPN Arkansas and on the Hit That Line Now app. And this is your drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I am a huge control freak.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
I was a high flyer in the bedroom, boys.
Whoop pig.
All right.
Good to know.
I guess. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
a
you.
Piece of information. All right. We're all here on ESPN Arkansas. Although someone suggested we have AI Zach working today because you would like it if AI Zach was
Yes. Today. Yeah. Probably. I am
any day.
I'm heavily medicated, but yeah, we're hanging in there.
We're doing all right.
I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can.
I think you're doing a fine job.
Thank you.
Fine.
Doing the best I can just to stay upright.
That's all we ask.
But I tell you, about 7:01, I'll be out. Gone.
That's it, huh? That'll be it.
I knew I was in trouble. I was in this morning, and DQ, I told her about DQ. What was it, like 10:15? I was like, hey, I'm going to go home and take a quick nap. I don't feel great. I went home and I slept for 3 hours.
Oh!
I mean, just like fell asleep, and I'm like, well, this isn't good. And took the temp, and came back in. You threw me out, and here I am.
Yes, and you did not. For those of you who were asking, he used a normal thermometer.
Yes.
Not a,
yeah. I used the regular kind.
Not the hind end one. All right.
No,
so everybody just
no.
that's not what's happening here.
Nope.
All right.
No, I've done my due diligence. I am pretty well doped up right now, and I just took my temperature. We're alive, so let's roll. What do you got?
What do we got?
What do you got?
What do we got? Did have you learned from because it's one preseason game. I understand that.
Yes.
For a couple of teams, it's 2 preseason games if they were in the Hall of Fame game. But have we figured out if anybody there's something to work with Daniels in Washington. There's something there.
Okay.
That can be molded into something. And I was surprised how well Caleb Williams played for the Bears. And I know he wasn't great, but I just thought he would be, fumbling all over the place. But he wasn't. He was, dare I say, competent.
Okay.
As the Bears took on the Bills. Now, it doesn't Did anything surprise you with the NFL? Trey Lance is terrible. I mean, but I think we knew that already.
We knew that going in.
Right.
I need another week. I mean, I heard people on this station over the weekend lauding Caleb Williams for all. The last time we saw Caleb Williams in a truly competitive environment, he failed. You're in the NFL. There was no game plan. There were pretty vanilla looks. It was dink and dunk. 50 yards of what did he throw for, like 90 something. 50 was on a catch and run.
No.
So it's not like he's throwing the ball down the field, picking apart defenses. Nobody came after him. Let's see a game plan put together before we start lauding him as,
Well,
I don't think the guy can play in the NFL, and I think we're going to find that out pretty quick when teams start scheming for him. Now, Jaden Daniels, he's got he's got a swagger to him. He's very slight, though. This isn't, Josh Allen at 230 pounds that can take a beating, stand in the pocket. He plays for a bad organization, so he's going to be running for his life. He dropped a couple of dots down the field, and you know what? You went, okay, he did that in college. He's doing it in the pros. But again, show me a team that game plans for him, takes things away from him. You're not going to show, Caleb Williams an 8-man front, and everybody's coming after him. You're not going to show him that stuff because you may see this team in the regular season or in the postseason. Let's just slow down. Let's pump the brakes. Let's wait till we get into a regular season game because you're playing against ones and twos, not all the ones.
Jaden Daniels graded out with an 85 on PFF.
It's pretty good.
In the game the other day.
That's a pretty good day.
Yeah.
What was Caleb Williams' grade?
Hold on. I had it. Hold on.
I forget what somebody read the stats.
He was good. He had a Caleb Williams. Oh, I'm on the wrong team. Sorry. Hold on.
But
that would be the Bears.
50 of his yards came after the catch. So
73.5. That's pretty good. One of the 10 best grades on the team.
Okay.
In that game. Brett Rippon was a 94, the other quarterback.
And that should tell you something. Brett Rippon. Who's Brett Rippon?
Mark
Rippon's nephew. That's his claim to fame. He went to Boise.
I think that there could be all the promise in the world. I think that Chicago offensive line looks terrible.
That's what I'm getting at. Is once they start game planning and pressure starts coming, can you stand in the pocket and deliver? It's easy to do.
They didn't look like they had a clue out there, and that's going to be a problem for them and for him because it's going to make him look bad because they're going to look bad.
How many times will we run through the red-white game in the spring and somebody lights it up and you're like, oh my gosh, this guy's going to tear it up, and then we never hear from him again. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's first preseason game.
Right.
You gotta do it when they're game planning for you.
Yeah. Trey Lance grades out at a 68 on PFF on the.
That's got to end.
He's mid. I mean, that's what he. I mean, he's fine. Are they going to carry? They're going to carry three quarterbacks. I mean, what are they going to do there? I mean, that's
with Dak's history, you have to. But he's not. If he's your 2, you're in trouble.
They're not that good, Dallas. This could be a very rude awakening for Cowboy fans because I think they think they're close to something. I don't see that. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Not without CD Lamb for sure.
Well, but some of their issues. I mean, a wide receiver is like how long till that offensive line gets comfortable with one another and what is that word that Dion hated the other day?
Bolstered.
Which
means to add.
That's right.
Which means to add. It's not a derogatory term.
That's right. I think he took it as a slight that they made the offensive line better.
I think he did. The Cowboys the Cowboys will be fine. They play in a bad division. The Giants are still in that division. Washington's still in that division. They'll be fine. They're not the Eagles, but they'll be fine. They'll be hanging around for that playoff spot. And it just depends on how well Dak plays. If he plays like he did last regular season, they'll be right in the middle of it.
So the reporting is, and maybe Abner wants to shine some light on this.
He loves Dallas.
Jackie says Dallas will win 12 or 13 games. That is not happening. That is not happening. That is not happening. They are not winning double-digit games. They're going 9-8 maybe, or 8-9. 8-9 may win that division. It's so bad. So please, Jackie, I'm sorry. I like you and all, but that's not happening. But Abner maybe could shine some light on this because there's all kinds of scuttlebutt that Sirianni and Jalen Hurts hate each other. That would be the head coach and the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Great.
So that's going to be fun to watch. Hey, when they win, it'll be great. When they lose, maybe they'll be yelling at each other on the sidelines or something. We can laugh
all
about
watch
that. I don't
maybe
know.
maybe their strength and conditioning coach can get in the middle of all of that again this year. The Eagles were a mess last year. Internally a mess, and that's part of the reason.
Well,
they
it
fell
seems
short.
like that's why that may be the root of all this is the quarterback and the head coach don't get along.
I could honestly see the Cowboys going 10-7. I mean, that feels right. I mean, the Washington and Giants wins, that's 4 right there. Then you just got to find 6 more on your schedule. And, I mean, they're better than 6 teams on their schedule. You could get the Eagles once if the Eagles are a mess.
Here's a pick of Houston winning double-digit games. I like you.
The Texans?
I like them.
Okay. It's an odd year for them because they came out of nowhere last year, made the playoffs, and now they're going to play a tougher schedule, and we're going to find out how much C.J. Stroud has grown in year 2, hopefully a bunch. I like C.J. Stroud. But you got to go out and do it again and again and again and again, and it's that's what being a professional is. And they're going to have to take a big step forward. Maybe they arrived too early. Maybe they arrived on time. We'll find out. We'll find out here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I like them though. I feel like
they're fun.
They feel like they're competent. That's half the battle. Is if you feel like you're competent. Now Cal McNair could blow it all up tomorrow and screw everything up. I mean, that's in their family genes of doing that down there. But it feels like they are a competent organization right now, which is an improvement from what they have been in the past.
14 months ago, they weren't.
Exactly. Yes, that's
14 months, you don't become a competent or incompetent organization in 14 months. They got the draft right last year, or I guess 2 drafts ago. When they got Will Anderson, they got C.J. Stroud. They won the draft.
They got the coach right, I think.
Yep, they got
with Ryans.
D'Amico Ryans is a really, really good head coach. So things seem to be trending up in a division that is not great. Not great. I mean, Tennessee's a mess. Indianapolis is Indianapolis. I mean, that division
they're a
is wide
mystery
open.
because you got Anthony Richardson who missed most of last year, and now I mean, if he gets hurt again, I mean, because if you get hurt once in that league. It becomes, now you're injury plagued, even though he's gotten hurt once. But everyone's talking about, like he's going to be hurt all the time. I don't know if that's true or not, but here's someone saying, the Niners. I thought this said Bears. I can't read very well. Niners, 13 or 14 wins. About that?
Okay, I wouldn't argue with you. I mean, they're probably the best team in the NFC.
They do play the Jets to open the year, so that is a win for the 49ers.
I was listening to somebody the other day was talking about Aaron Rodgers. He has not played a football game, or meaning like an entire football game in almost 3 years.
Yeah, now he's on a book
and
tour.
At the age of 40, you're expecting him to just dial it in and be the Aaron Rodgers of old. He's not Tom Brady. The difference between
he is not committed to this in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that's where I was going. Was like Brady wanted to play to 45. Aaron Rodgers likes the money, and
that's exactly what it is.
And hey, who wouldn't? I mean, but he has other interests.
But you can't say we need less distractions around here, and then the next thing that happens is you're in the running to be a vice president, and then during this football season you've got a book coming out. These are both distractions.
Yeah, well, Garrett Wilson was right. Like, they're talking about, missing routes and airmail and throws and all that stuff. Garrett Wilson turned around and said, "Look, man, we worked on this when you were out."
Yeah, you were in Egypt, hobnobbing or whatever.
Exactly.
I mean, that's right.
So that's got that just doesn't match.
He's not committed. He thinks, and maybe he's right because this happened a few years in Green Bay. He thinks he can fart around for 10 weeks and figure it out. And
not
then,
that division, he can't.
Well, that's what he thinks. That's the arrogance. That's the hubris that he has. Is he thinks he can go anywhere, and not with that team, by the way. I mean, it's roster. They're not that good.
Yeah, well, that defense is really good. They were good last year. What they missed was the quarterback last year. Breece Hall got hurt. That team is ready to make a playoff run. I'm not saying, they win the Super Bowl or anything like that, but Rodgers has to be right. In that division, you've got Buffalo and you got Miami. Those are 2 really, really solid teams. And if you're not dialed in and everybody's not pushing in the same direction, you could have some problems.
The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruskin and Zach. So I was just looking at some of the stuff. It was the first full weekend where everybody played, so there was a lot of intrigue there. I saw Cam Little has won the starting kicking job in Jacksonville as a rookie. And they had him try a 62-yarder before halftime that had the distance, but it was off to the left. So it was a miss, but I mean, it was impressive to see. And here's another thing that's interesting to me about this. This other kicker that they had here that never played, he's good too.
Yeah.
But he never played.
Well, he did kickoffs.
Yeah, but he's where's he at? L.A. He's latched on somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone will text it to us. But
tell us where he is.
Yeah, but he was good too. They in typical Arkansas fashion, they had an abundance of depth at the position where you really only play one person. It's perfectly it's a tragic flaw around here, you know? They don't have enough in the secondary or the offensive line, but you got 2 elite kickers. Great. What do you do? I mean, Big Mike has proclaimed the Jets are not going to win anything.
Thank you, Big Mike.
What Big Mike says. I agree with him.
All right.
It's Jake Bates. He's gone on with the Lions.
Thank you.
My Detroit Lions.
You were on them.
What
you
a
were
beautiful
on them during the Hard Knock. Now, are you back in the choosing teams simply because they were on Hard Knocks?
No, I still have my doubts. You know, the Bears are on there this year. I'm still skeptical of the Bears. Although the first,
what would give you pause about the Bears?
The first Hard Knocks episode was very good. But I don't know. I just I'm not drinking all the Kool-Aid yet. I need a few more episodes, and then I'll be.
You need more episodes, not more games.
I'll be bathing in the Kool-Aid for the Chicago Bears. I mean, they haven't had a good quarterback since Sid Luckman, so I think I need to wait a little bit.
Well, they've had good quarterbacks. They've just let them go under weird circumstances.
That's right.
And they had Flutie for a while. They let him go. He was on.
Yeah.
They won a Super Bowl with McMahon.
They did. That's right. Well, that was Buddy Ryan really did that.
Well, that team had Walter Payton. They could score points.
Yeah, but Walter
the
Payton,
second best to ever do it.
Didn't he no-show in a Super Bowl though? Like
Walter? No, they didn't give it to him.
That's right. That's what it was. Yeah,
Ditka
they didn't
wouldn't give
ball.
it to him. Fridge scored, but not
that's right.
Walter.
That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay, your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruskin and Zach. And then on the college front, like I will. I don't know. I love this number, just based on this number and the fact that one of these teams is ranked number 1 in the country. We have given you the free candy. North Dakota State and Colorado. We've given you that on the Bet Saracen app.
Has that
easy.
number dropped?
No, it's still 8.5. I checked it this morning.
Really?
I checked it this morning. We'll get a load of this. The number 1 team in FCS are the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State University.
Yep.
They are catching 9.5.
See,
in Stillwater.
I don't like their matchup.
I
like Oklahoma State simply because they can score a ton. The best running back in college football.
Okay.
Colorado has nothing.
No, they really don't.
And I think it's going to be one of those situations where North Dakota State bullies them, just runs it down their throat.
I can't wait for this.
I can't either.
Man,
if they got up like 14-0, and Colorado would fold. They'd simply fold.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah,
I can't wait for this.
That game's on a Thursday night. It's the same night as the Arkansas game.
Well, we're going to have to. It's a multiple screen situation here.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah, it's on ESPN.
Yeah, and it should be.
They're going to get their cheeks beat on national TV. Oh, what a shame.
I know. That's going to be I'm going to cry tears of joy.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, let's go.
And if they lose, we're not coming in on Friday.
No,
that's how that'll work.
Absolutely.
That'll be how that works. All right, we'll be back with more coming up here in a minute. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us. Hickey and Holt Law Partners have you covered in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, Little Rock, and in Mena. They specialize in divorce, custody cases, and civil litigation, and have over 70 years combined experience to better serve you. And they're ready to get you the best results possible. Find out more at kevinhickeylaw.com or call 479-434-2414 today and schedule your consultation. At Hickey and Holt Law Partners, kevinhickeylaw.com or 479-434-2414. All right, there is more to come here on ESPN Arkansas on this thrilling Monday edition of Ruskin and Zach. There we are.
It's Monday, August 12th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. Still Students in the state's largest school district were back in class today. One of those Springdale schools, George Elementary, which is fully open with renovations complete for the first time since being significantly damaged in a 2022 tornado. Gentry students went back to school today as well. And as part of our continued back-to-school previews, we look ahead to other districts starting back this week. In our commitment coverage, 85 days until the November election, and there's a new election coordinator in Sebastian County. And speaking of elections, state officials say 50,000 Arkansas voters across the state could potentially be impacted after some people who changed addresses earlier this year did not have their new address automatically updated online. In other news, a part-time Cedarville police officer is arrested. For all those stories, plus your Get Ready Weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, and Allison Wise tonight on 4029 News.
Beat the summer heat with a cool cash payout. The new $350,000 cash payout scratch-off ticket from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is on sale now. And it's loaded with over $12 million in prizes of $100 or more. That means big wins happen more often, and you could be next. Try the new $350,000 cash payout ticket today. Play, scratch, and win. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Brothers Roofing and Restoration, a licensed and insured local roofing contractor in Arkansas. Since his playing days for the Hogs, Brother Alexander has been on rooftops, many years as an adjuster, and in the past decade as a roofing contractor. He knows how to help you through the insurance process while replacing your roof using only the industry's best materials. And being a lifelong Arkansan, he'll be here to stand behind his workmanship and warranty. Call 479-353-3877 to arrange a time for Brother and his team to inspect your roof.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late night bites.
We've all had that sick feeling of locking our keys in our car. Pop-A-Lock of Northwest Arkansas can get you back on the road in no time. Whether you need the locks changed on your home or business, keys made for your vehicle, or your car unlocked, Pop-A-Lock of Northwest Arkansas provides the highest level of service possible. All of our uniformed locksmiths and technicians are professionally trained and certified, with upfront pricing that you can trust. What you are quoted is what you pay. So when you need a locksmith, call Pop-A-Lock of Northwest Arkansas at 479-444-9900 for the key moments in your life.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and at Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Casano's Chicago-style pizza brings you the happiest of happy hours. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, with $1 off drafts, well liquor, and wine. Casano's happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1 short domestics and $2 tall domestics. Don't forget, $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Casano's, your premier sports bar showing all your favorite teams. The place for the happiest hour, weekdays at 5. It's Casano's Chicago-style pizza.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 17 days. From the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruskin and Zach Show. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas. And the Hit That Line Now app, 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us here on the program. And, let us know what you're up to out there. What's going on, everybody, on this fine Monday as the summer is either winding down or, whatever. It's over.
Hate it.
It's over for some of you. It's just over.
Go to school.
That's right. Okay.
Let's go.
Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle. Or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888 Sparky.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
No one's secret is ever safe with me.
There it is. Right. Very exciting, everybody. Okay, we've covered the all the other stuff going on. Ty says there's a big announcement on the morning show tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So you all.
Where did he announce that?
Well, he put a video up on the X. Well, somebody said he said it at the end of the show today.
Yeah, he did do that.
And then he put a video up on the Hit That Line on the X.
Okay.
And on the if we had talks, it'd be on there probably.
It's on the gram.
It's on the gram.
Oh, it's on the. We have an Instagram account.
Yeah.
How about that?
I didn't know that.
Follow us on Instagram, folks.
DQ, what exactly do we put on the Instagram account?
The same stuff we put everywhere else.
Oh, so nothing from us. Got it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
have access to it if you.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, here it is. Look at this.
Wow, we're on the gram, folks.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Oh, my God, we are on here.
But he put a
DQ, delete all of our stuff off of there. That's wrong. We shouldn't be on there. Disgracing our fine Instagram page. Huh. I was today years old when I learned we had an Instagram page.
If we don't post Ruskin and Zach stuff on Instagram, no one else will.
Fair.
Think about that.
Fair.
Think about that. I mean, you gotta think about that.
Got to weigh that into every decision we make.
By the way, we do know his announcement is not about him landing a girl or anything like that.
No. We've actually confirmed that.
Yeah, that's not what it is. So there you go. BE claims that he has an announcement that after today he's going to start calling instead of texting.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Big Mike letting us know that it's called Insta. DQ, is that true?
Some people call it that.
I call it the gram.
Yeah, what's wrong with the gram, Big Mike? Big Mike, honestly, you're not the one to be telling anybody what cool is.
He's a lot cooler than we are, though. He
Well,
knows
yes,
about
but who
space
isn't?
and stuff. No, that's right. Let's see here. Oh, here's a text that says, "You guys don't look as pretty as you sound." Well, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just under the weather. That's all.
This is why we're not in television, because we're not attractive people. Like that's the way this works.
Yeah.
Right. Graham has an idea. Give Brian and Ozark a show.
No.
Put him on at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Develop some characters. There you go. That took a lot out of you. I appreciate the effort.
do it. My throat's so
I
sore.
appreciate the effort.
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that very much.
Megan likes your shirt. I find it incredibly unnerving that people watch us daily and we need to figure out a way to sort of reverse the process. Like if you're going to log in, we need to be able to see.
That's illegal.
Is it?
I think so.
No, we can fill out a form, right? You click here,
Fill out a
sign
form?
here. Yeah, sign here.
No, I don't know.
Megan likes your shirt.
Well, for those of you who can't see it, because you're not watching on News Channel 8 right now, I'm wearing my Dunder Mifflin T-shirt in here
Isn't
today.
that your bad mood shirt?
Maybe.
Okay.
Why are you in a bad mood?
I don't know.
Why are you in a bad mood?
Who said I was in a bad mood?
Well, if you're wearing your bad mood T-shirt, why are you in a bad mood?
I don't know. I don't know what's
this
happened.
weekend?
Nothing happened. I had a great weekend.
Did you?
Yeah, there were about 100 people in our house for the baby shower.
Was it a gender reveal or just
No.
a baby shower?
They know the gender. No. That was a while back.
Okay.
So everything's blue. There were a bunch of balloons and stuff everywhere that we had to go
just
get.
hiding upstairs with or without the dog?
Me with one of the dog. One of the dogs loves people. The other hates people. So I was upstairs hiding. Yes, with it, and they were making so much dadgum noise down there. I could barely hear the soccer match on TV. I was watching Team USA and Brazil in the women's gold medal match.
Isn't it weird? That
Like
you're
keep it down there.
Like they're downstairs having this engagement, but you're upstairs listening to every word that they say.
I didn't hear it. No, you couldn't. There was so much noise you couldn't hear anything. I think at one point some of the kids were playing on the stairs because I could hear that, but that's all. Everything else was a murmur.
They brought kids?
Yeah, they brought kids. Yeah.
No, you don't do that.
But
you don't bring kids. To
it was an unexpected. Apparently, I wasn't involved in the planning on this.
All right.
You know,
if it was, I just got stuck with them.
I helped out a few things. I went to get the food, stuff like that. But I was not involved in the planning, and the children were not expected to be there, from what I have been told.
Okay. Ethan and Atkins says the dogs are like us. One likes people, the other hates people.
That's true. Yeah.
Which one likes the people?
Oh, yeah. You don't like people very much
No,
either.
not very much. Not
no,
today.
DQ doesn't like people.
No, DQ does not want to talk to people.
That's right.
Abner shocked that you dress by mood.
It's the morning mist. No, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Maybe there is a reason. Maybe there isn't. It's a mystery. It's a riddle. Never be able to figure me out.
Well, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Jamie in Fayetteville has chimed in on, I'm so tired of Tom effing Cruise.
Okay, so what happened? I didn't watch the closing
All
ceremony.
right, here's what happened. At one point, first of all, they did the well, there's so much to unpack here with this closing ceremony. First of all, they have to put out the fire, which wasn't even a fire to begin with. It was
It's a torch, but okay.
Well, they had to put out the
Extinguish the torch.
the
okay.
balloon that was on fire. So the balloon fire that wasn't really a fire goes into this little lantern that's being carried by the big swimmer guy that everybody likes over there. I forget his name now, but he was very popular. So now, so they're showing this, and he's at some palace. I don't think it was Versailles. It was another one. So then there's this long sidewalk, and this guy's just walking. And they said he's going all the way to the stadium. I mean, I'm like, and somebody on the internet commented, did he know how far this walk was when he signed up for this job? Because it was a long walk, it looked like. So then they go into the show, and the show is this interpretive thing about they basically had to dig up the Olympic. They spent 90 minutes building an erector set of the Olympic rings, more or less, is what it was.
Okay.
And then Tom Cruise appeared at the top of the stadium, and he came down on a line to the stadium floor. I don't know if you'd call it a jump, a belay, a zip. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
But he came down to the floor. He took the Olympic flag, and then he rode out of the stadium on a motorcycle.
Why? Who anointed him?
And then they did this video thing where he got on like an aircraft, like a C-130, and took the flag to California, and then the California part started with Snoop Dogg and Billie Eilish and all that stuff.
Wouldn't it have made more sense? Now, who was the swimmer guy? Was he a French
Yeah, what was the
athlete?
guy's name? He was the big star of this thing. Leo Marchand, that's his name.
Okay.
Marchand, yeah, he won like 4 gold medals for
Would
France.
it not have made more sense if this was the plan all along? Was we're going to have a French athlete hand it to, or an athlete, if you will, hand it to some American representative? What about the pole vaulter guy? You have one tool handed to another.
You
tool
know, you're
and
not
send
gonna be stunned that in the commentary in the stadium was done by Terry Gannon, Tara Lipinski, and Johnny Weir, and you will not be surprised that Johnny Weir did bring up the Olympic pole
Thank
vaulter.
you. All right, there it is.
And he calls Terry Gannon Terrence, which I find hilarious. But anyway,
I'm sure Terry Gannon
That's right, yeah.
loved that.
Member of the '83 Wolfpack.
I used to get Terry Gannon and Jimmy Dykes confused.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, Jimmy is not coloring his hair. Terry Gannon is.
Oh, well, of course. Well, Terry's doing, he's doing the Olympics now.
Terry
Yeah.
Gannon's hair is like it's Grecian
Listen,
Formula 3.
When you're doing Tuesday night at the Hump in Starkville, you don't have to comb your, you don't have to like color your hair. But I mean, if you're doing the closing ceremonies in Paris, you got to color your hair.
Right. That's right. That's my synopsis of the
Why
of the
Tom
closing.
Cruise?
I'm not really sure. I guess he represents to the. First of all, here's another thing I learned during this whole Olympic ordeal. The French, in terms of like pop culture and like general, like they don't have a lot going on. Like who's the
no.
like Celine Dion's Canadian, and they had to appropriate her. So and the people they did bring up, you've never heard of. Like they had people singing songs and stuff, and you're like, I don't know who this is. So the French have not really contributed a lot to the culture.
Their biggest global
From the
star
pop
is
culture anyway?
Wembanyama.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
They should have sent up Joel Embiid. That would have been fun.
We should have known there was trouble when they fell in love with Jerry Lewis all those years ago. That's when we knew there was something wrong with these people.
Well, we knew there was an issue prior to.
Well, that's also true.
well before that. Yeah, where's Marcel Marceau? Wouldn't it have been great to see?
I think he's deceased.
Where neighbors could have gone over there, done the mime, handed the thing to Cruz, like gotten
Right.
out of the box and handed it to him.
Right.
It would have been great.
Yeah, they claimed Anyway, here's the thing about this. In L.A. in America, we're gonna have a proper cauldron with an actual fire in the stadium like it's supposed to be.
Well, yeah, it's going to be at the Coliseum.
It won't be in this stupid airship floating over town at night. I mean, it was terrible. It was terrible. I didn't like it at all. You put the fire in the stadium. That's where it goes. It's the Olympics. They've been doing this for a million years. Get it right. But the French, of course, had to outthink the plumbing, and they had to do their own thing. Of course, it was cool that they had the volleyball stadium in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower. I will give them credit for that.
Yeah, that's cool, and it feels like we're going to more of that because we're going to see that in L.A. Except unless you're going to Oklahoma City. But,
yeah, that's right.
But Tom Cruise, that's
Tom
the
Cruise,
best
yeah.
we could do.
Yeah. Well, like you can't have Tom Hanks rappelling down from the top of the stadium, but nobody wants that.
Not. I guess not.
Yeah, he did his own stunt. They went out of their way. And boy, Jimmy Fallon's annoying too. God, there's
God, he's
another
a
guy.
punk.
Oh God, does anybody like him? Anybody? Our lines are open.
Standing next to poor Scottie Pippen, who's like, "Who is this clown?" On the and they stood the whole game.
I would say though, I'd rather hang out with Jimmy Fallon than Scottie Pippen. He is a grade A. Well, you know what? He's just
Scotty he's a tough ass. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Let's see here.
I did not see. I did not see any of the closing ceremonies. Wasn't interested after the gold medal men's game. I was like, all right, I'm done. I've had my Olympic time.
That was pretty good though, right? I mean, that was pretty good.
I mean, it was fine. Hey, you know what? It got us through July and August.
Right. Brad wants to know the last time I liked something. Well, Brad, I mean, I liked the breakdancing.
What'd you have for breakfast
today?
Yeah.
I had the Lord's chicken today.
Was it good?
Oh, of course.
Well, there you go.
We played,
like
didn't
something
we?
this morning.
I mean, yes, of course.
Yeah, why didn't they send the old Haktua girl over there?
If she's still famous in 4 years, maybe she'll be involved.
She could have gone and gotten that.
DQ.
Look, if she rappels down there and she'd have been fine.
For the opening ceremonies in LA in 28, there's only one name they have to get. Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah, because she did some commentary for NBC.
See?
Why?
And
You know what?
except Taylor Swift is on a tour right now, so
This is
a
a
little
big
busy.
step for me. I would have taken her over Tom Cruise.
Oh,
To
wow.
go pick that thing up. Now, DQ, I read something today that she and Travis are Splitsville. Is that true?
Whoa.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true? Okay, that's fake news. All right. It's just that he's at training camp.
And
Yes.
she's, in
That's right.
London. So
Yeah.
they're separate.
Well, I mean, you didn't have to say it like, well, she's like in London. And
she's
he's
in London.
Uh-huh. Okay.
At her place there?
No, because
Oh.
she's about to play a concert.
Oh. Okay. Hey, here's another thing I forgot about. One of these Curry. Did you see? This should win the Pulitzer. And think about it. Two of the most iconic photos of the year, like within a month or so of each other. When you talk about the Trump ear thing, and then this shot of Curry shooting the three over Wembanyama. It's one of the great sports shots I've seen in a really long time. It's amazing.
It's funny, like Mackenzie saw Wembanyama for like the first time, and she's a huge Steph fan, and they were standing next to each other on the court. And Mackenzie looks at the TV and she goes, "My God, he's huge!"
Yeah.
And I showed her that photo, and I told her, I'm like, "Baby, he's 7'5". Maybe he may be taller than that." And Steph's what, 6'3", 6'2"? I mean, you're talking about a 1.5 foot difference, but that is a great shot.
Oh, it's incredible.
Steph got the shot off though.
It reminds me of the picture when Ali knocked out Liston,
Yeah.
and he's in one corner with his arms up, and Liston's in the other corner, like sprawled out on the mat, unconscious. It reminded me of that.
Yeah, that was good.
Wemby has the chance to be the greatest basketball player of all time. I will say that again.
Stop.
I think he does. He has
Stop.
the chance.
You're going prisoner of the moment. He is a
I've never
unique-
seen a guy talented like that.
Well, again, your window. You've never watched Ralph Sampson. Same player. I mean, literally the same player. He's got to stay healthy over a long period of time.
I agree with that.
He's got to win, and that's the other. I mean, you can tell me he might be the greatest talent of all time, because to me, Allen Iverson's the greatest talent I've ever seen. I mean, he was more talented than Michael Jordan. However, he didn't have he didn't have the ring, so you can't enter him into that conversation. But for a guy like Allen Iverson, who they listed 6'1", he was 5'11". To be that good was incredible. He's the greatest talent I've ever seen. Wembanyama may be that guy, but to be the greatest of all time, you've got to have all the other stuff.
I can't imagine, like, there are players who on TV you don't really get it until you see them live. This guy blew me away on TV. My God, what's it like to watch him play in person? That's another thing I thought about is what is it like to watch him play a real game?
This is like watching, like a sixth grade basketball game where you've got a player that's 6'5". Is he good, or is he just bigger than everybody else?
He's good.
And
he is good.
He had a good first year in the NBA. He's going to have to build on that, and teams are going to start game planning for him. And can you stop him?
He wasn't playing the EA Sports All-Stars down there. He's playing one of the most talented teams we've ever put on the court, and he was making it look really easy. That's the thing I look at. Like, he was making it look very easy against these. I mean, again, this wasn't the Generals. Like, this is Durant and Embiid. Like, these are all-timers.
Boy, Joel Embiid looked old. He just looked like we don't.
Well, that's the problem with Wemby, right? Is it in the not too distant future he may look like that because he's a big guy.
True.
That's what happens. They age faster.
Our bigs are traditional bigs that they don't move as well. Wemby moves like a guard. He shoots like a wing, and he can handle the ball, which is weird. I mean, you don't have a lot of players like that, but he's a typical European player. Tony Kukoc is the same way. Years and years and years ago, Dirk was the same way. Big guy, 7-footer that can handle the ball and shoot. And he's one of those guys. He's, as long as he develops year over year, he's got a chance to be incredibly dominant.
Another thing I noticed, like in glimpses, and they are fleeting glimpses, LeBron still has the fastball. Like, he's still got it in brief
LeBron
moments.
James.
Not in enough moments, which is why the Lakers are bad.
He can't shoot.
But in brief moments, it's there. But he's 39. He's going to be 40 next year. I mean,
if you give him a lane and let him drive, he still can get off the floor and throw it down. He's becoming a defensive liability. He can't shoot. Anything outside of about 15 feet, it's 60%, 70% miss. He just can't shoot, and he's very, very careless with the basketball. That was where Jalen Brunson would have been great. That team did not protect the basketball real well, especially against Serbia, and they had some moments against France. He's just an incredibly inefficient player at his age. And when you team him up with guys like Anthony Davis, who is inefficient, all of those guys, it can be ugly at times, and you need a Steph Curry to bail you out. But my daughter hates him. I mean, she's yelling at the TV, "You suck!" And I mean, he doesn't suck, but he's not the player he was 10 years ago, obviously. But he's still good enough to go get the gold medal. Congratulations! But if he's on that team in 4 years, we've got a problem.
Pete says, Tom Cruise is sick of Jamie in Fayetteville. Shove it, Jamie. The texters are battling each other here on the text line today. So
that's fantastic.
That's what we want. A little, sparring back and forth. We like that. So, Jamie didn't like Tom Cruise. It was fine. I wasn't opposed to it.
I just didn't understand why Tom Cruise was there.
Yeah, I guess he represents America. I don't know.
Really?
Also,
does he represent America?
Who's the next guy that could do that? Like action? Who's the next action star? Like I don't think there's anyone next in the like everything else in America. Like we're aging out of this thing.
Yeah,
like, it's him and nobody else.
We're forcing 65-year-old Tom Cruise to do action movies.
Like who's that guy that does all those movies? EQ, Tom something or another. Is he the guy?
What about Jason?
Tom who?
Jason Stidham? What about him?
I don't.
Did I get that wrong?
Statham.
Statham. Excuse me. I'm thinking of Jarrett Stidham. Yes, I'm thinking of Jarrett Stidham. I meant Statham. What about him?
Is Tom Holland the name of someone who was?
Oh, he was Spider-Man. But he's
Tom
British.
Holland weighs
he's
105 pounds.
He's also very small.
He's tiny.
But he's Spider-Man.
Is Glenn? Well, Tom Cruise is tiny too, Zach. Like he's like.
What about the dude
But Tom Holland is really.
Wait a minute. Stop. Forget Tom Holland.
Well, he's British anyway, so.
Okay, so he's not an American action star. All right.
No. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad we settled that.
What about Glenn Powell? Is he somebody?
What about the dude that played Reacher on those Amazon? He can't act, but he's a Neanderthal. He can do this. No? Fine.
No.
Okay.
We don't have any action heroes
I don't
left.
think
They're
Glenn
all
Powell
old.
is
Great.
action.
They're out.
Here we go,
He's
guys.
kind of
And they're all
rom-com.
green screened anyway, so they're not
Right.
doing anything.
We're
But-
into a decade of rom-coms. Oh,
Great.
God. Awesome. Well, it's good for you. You'll be fine.
What about dark comedies? I like those. Those are fun.
How are the weigh-ins doing?
I don't know.
I mean, they're funny, right?
I guess so. I mean, that's
And
fine.
there's like 3 of them, so you can have like one of those slapstick what do you call it? Three Stooges kind of movies.
like Scary Movie 9 or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Give me another scary movie. That's fine.
No. I don't know who is our action star. I don't know who it is. After Tom, he's it. It's over.
Yeah.
We don't have anybody.
The Rock is terrible. Is Chuck Norris still alive?
Chuck Norris, I believe, is still alive.
Okay. Let's roll him out.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
No.
He is an action star.
We're thinking about Tom Hardy. Is that right?
I don't know.
Okay. All
Not
right,
Tom Ford. He does the suits. That's
or
the
Tom
suit guy.
Foolery. None of that.
That's right.
All right. So okay. Yeah, we're doomed.
Is
We're
Liam
out.
Hemsworth American?
No, Australian.
No, he's Australian.
Well, he's out too. All right. See?
And Chris Helmsworth, he's Australian too. So that's out.
They are brothers, yeah.
All right. Well, that's tough. And Brian Reynolds is Canadian.
Chris Evans.
Who's Chris Evans?
He's American.
Oh yeah. He did
Captain
that
America.
terrible Captain America movie.
Oh boy. I haven't seen any of those cartoon
They're
comic
bad.
book movies.
It's a waste of time.
Well, I mean, this stupid movie's #1 again over the weekend. Somebody's watching this piece of crap. I mean,
Well,
not us. though.
Hey,
those are a little different because they're
hold on,
they're supposed to be like funny too.
Grant Hall is texting Matt Damon. We still got Matt Damon. We can
still have
crank out-
Jason Bourne.
We can throw out another 3 Bourne movies.
Right.
Yeah, take that, England.
All right, we got that.
All
That's
right,
good.
cool. Thank you, Grant.
Maybe Matt Damon will rappel down from the Coliseum at the
Yeah,
28
he's right.
opening ceremony.
Patrick Swayze.
No, we don't have him. No.
We don't? No.
No.
All right, fine.
I
Robert
saw
Downey Jr. still around?
the other day. Okay, I don't know why I just thought of this. I finally remembered something I wanted to talk about an hour and a half ago.
Awesome.
So everybody follow along.
What's
here.
Stallone doing?
He's old too. He's a Tulsa King doing
Man,
that thing.
I
now.
started watching that. Doesn't suck.
My dad likes it.
It doesn't suck.
Yeah,
It takes a little while to get used to Rocky roaming around the streets of Tulsa. However,
Is he wearing that stupid hat like you wore in Rocky?
No.
That hat's
no,
terrible.
no.
A hat like
no.
that, you get a free bowl of
It's-
soup. I mean, come on.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's
You're not the
bad.
first person to say that.
Okay.
Anyway, earlier, Zach, we were in here. By the way, the drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. We were here minding our own business, and we hear the ice cream truck.
Did
But
you get some?
When we never saw the ice cream truck.
Oh.
I feel like 90% of my life, 98% of my life is hearing the ice cream truck and never seeing it.
That's a metaphor for life, Jared.
I know. And it was playing Turkey in the Straw, the proper ice cream truck song.
Ooh.
And I never saw it.
Well,
and it
okay,
sounds
hold-
like it's getting closer, and then you still never see it.
The proper ice cream truck song?
That's right.
Huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Ice cream trucks should play Turkey in the Straw. That should be put in the law.
Okay.
Need to work on that.
Okay. What about Dave Brubeck's Take 5?
What is?
Really? You don't know Take 5?
I would know it if you played it. I'm
Of
sure.
course. Yeah, it's one of the most famous jazz songs of all time.
Yeah, I'm sure I would know it. How about some Felonious Monk? We could do that.
Yeah.
Felonious, sorry, not Felonious.
How about some Jet?
Bet.
We'll throw on some Jet. We'll be all right.
Okay, all right. Chris is suggesting Jeremy Renner, the guy that got run over by the snowplow.
Maybe
Or
too
the
soon.
snow, whatever it's called. Was it a snowplow?
Yeah, snowplow.
Okay.
I think he's made a full recovery.
He has.
he?
Yeah, he's on, his show's back on. The mayor or whatever
all right.
it is.
Put Jeremy Renner back on the list.
All right, put him on there. Put him on the list. All right, we're going to take a break here, and we're going to continue with more coming up here, 866-285-4005. Now you can reach us, Ruskin and Zach, Drive Home powered by Mr. Sparky. Don't go anywhere.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
If I'm stalking someone, though, I'm really careful.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Cards. Are you ready to tackle that spring cleaning project but don't know where to start? Spring is here, and Cards is here to help you clear out that clutter with our roll-off dumpster rentals. Whether you're decluttering your garage, renovating your home, or landscaping your yard, our roll-off dumpsters are the perfect solution for all your cleanup needs. Simply choose the size that fits your project, and we'll deliver it right to your doorstep. And when you're done, we'll haul it away. Give us a call at 877-59-CARDS or visit us online at cardsrecycling.com.
What makes Crabtree RV Center different? First, we are a fourth-generation family-owned business taking pride in making your family's dreams come true. No corporate mentality here. Second, we've been in business for 74 years, founded in 1950 here in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas area. We are not going anywhere. What does that mean for our customers? A family feel with no corporate hidden fees. The reassurance that we will be here for generations to come, and knowledgeable salespeople who want to pick the right RV for your family to make lifetime memories in. Crabtree RV Center, making your family's dreams come true for over 70 years.
It's Ruskin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
What's going on the grill tonight? Whatever it is, you'll find only the best at Richard's Country Meat Market. From the aroma of bacon-wrapped fillets to perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill, this summer will be a feast for the senses. Richard's makes it easy with curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 443-0000. Serve only the best. From Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue, and online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Work now, pay later with sizzling savings at WT Equipment. No money down, no interest, and no payments until 2025 on select New Holland equipment. Choose 0 for 60 or up to 10,000 cash back, plus free net wrap on roll belt round balers. 0 for 72 or up to 10,000 cash back on mid-range tractors, or 0 for 72 plus an additional 2,000 cash back on a new compact. Work smarter with no money down, no interest, and no payments on your choice of the summer's hottest deals at WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
World-class trout fishing is the star of the show at Gaston's White River Resort, where a few days away from all the worries and stress will make all right in your world. Gaston's has friendly, experienced guides to help you land your limit. Enjoy your stay at Gaston's in one of their private cottages or reserve a lodge for up to 20 people. Call now and let Gaston's help you plan your next getaway on the White River. 870-431-5202. That's 870-431-5202. Or learn more at Gastons.com. Gaston's, a first-class time, every time.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Sign Studio is the source for complete visual marketing, so don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. Sign Studio is your all-encompassing partner for advertising success. Need a logo? We'll design it. Want it printed on pins, cards, banners, or even tablecloth? We'll do it. What are you waiting for? Kickstart your brand with our custom products today. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 479-250-4844.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with Benny Malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Out there this evening, a little bit warm and humid for us, but with clear skies, lows eventually drop in the upper 60s by our Tuesday morning. There will be another chance for another round of scattered showers and storms late tonight into our Tuesday, especially Tuesday morning. As we get later into Tuesday afternoon, those chances really drop off. It should warm up a little bit more Tuesday, highs around 90, and then on Wednesday, downright hot and humid with partly cloudy skies and highs in the mid-90s. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, if we all are patient, you might hear the squirrel here this segment. He was he was doing a soft shoe above my head during the commercial break. So,
Derek, have you ever wondered about the reach that we have?
Yeah.
And the cross section of listeners. You mentioned that there was an ice cream truck that you could hear.
Yes.
Playing the turkey in the straw. Well, Sean is that ice cream truck.
Of course.
He's texted in, would you like us to come by?
Maybe we'll take him up on that. I got to bring money, though, right? I mean, let's
I don't think so, yeah.
They
cash
take
business.
card now.
They do?
Oh, okay.
Uptown.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Excuse us.
So Sean, the ice cream guy, who said he has the, and I didn't know this. It sounds very mobbish, but he says he's got the street behind you.
That's his territory?
Yeah, I don't know if we're.
Has there ever been an ice cream truck turf war? Like, hey, man, that's my
Well,
neighborhood. What are you doing?
Every 10 years, you got to go to the mattresses. Clear it all out. Gets rid of all the hard feeling. But Sean was the ice cream guy who was behind the studio earlier today.
What are you eating?
DQ earmuffs.
What?
I'm actually starting to feel a little bit better. So I got some Triscuits and some spray cheese.
Oh, a fine hors d'oeuvre, sir. Oh,
yeah, it's pretty
excuse
good.
us.
Yeah, I went over. I sniffed the vodka bottle just to see if I could smell it. I can, so I feel as though I am healing.
Yeah, get rid of the fever, and you'll be back in here.
Absolutely.
All right. Without the aid of drugs, by the way.
Well, which is it? Get rid of the fever or without the aid of drugs?
Both.
No, it's either or. Because if it means get rid of the fever on its own, I could be out a week. If it's exactly 2 months for all I know.
We may not have a week or a month for all we know. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know what's happening tomorrow morning. But I mean, it could be Thanksgiving before I'm healed.
DQ's freaked us out last night.
I know! You are a jackass!
I had no idea what was going on.
You guys got the same email I did.
No, we didn't, because we don't look at our email.
No, we don't.
I wouldn't have known anything about it unless you had pointed it out.
But DQ gets an email, and it's like, and then Zach and I have no context for this email. And she texts us, "We're getting fired." I'm like,
"Yep,
oh great."
I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, "Wow, they didn't even bother to call."
I made another appointment to take the postal exam, DQ, so thank you.
So I had to go. I actually had to physically get up in my sickly state and go downstairs, get my laptop, open my email, and I'm like, "Oh, there it is." 9:15.
Don't you feel bad now, DQ?
Yeah, DQ, you should feel terrible.
We were all sent the same email.
Hmm.
Nobody does.
No, we don't.
You look at the email. You look at everyone the email was sent to know who else is going to be in the email.
That's called context clues. I don't believe in those.
What? What? How do I phrase this? What's wrong with you? What?
Do you not want to know who is going to be in the meeting?
No. I was told to be in a meeting at 9:15. I was in a meeting
He was
at 9:15.
in a meeting 9:15.
Okay, well, I have.
We survived the first cut, by the way.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. The fall purge. That's a Tyson phrase. That's what Tyson says.
That's right.
They purge in the fall and the spring.
That's right. Oh boy. Anyway, that's what happened there. So DQ had us all.
Yeah, she had us
we
all.
weren't nervous, but I mean it was.
Well, now we are. Now we nothing got accomplished in the meeting, and then we're told there's a big announcement tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Yeah, and we don't know what that's about either.
No clue.
Could be,
but Ty's putting out videos.
Yeah.
So it can't be good.
Must be involving. I don't know. Is Ty involved? Why would he make the video if he's not involved?
I hope it's another burger eating contest.
Oh, I hope it's a pie eating contest.
Yeah.
On the heels of the burger eating contest.
Food. Yes, you have to do both. You have to pull the double. Like a good triathlete.
The announcement, folks, is this. We are abandoning all Razorback coverage, and we're focusing on competitive eating. It's starting with the burgers, and then we're moving to pies, macaroni and cheese, pizza. We're going through the whole competitive eating circuit here on ESPN Arkansas. That's. I shouldn't have told. I've said too much now, but I mean the cat's out of the bag. So there you go. There it is. So if you want to hear the Hogs, can't help you with that. But we're going to be covering all the local pie eating contests in this fall. Okay. So I hope you'll stick around for that.
I'm excited about that. All the festivals, all the fruit festivals, and all that kind of stuff.
That's right. Yes, that's right. Okay, DQ, you got the poll questions in there ready to go? All right.
Your Ruskin and Zach X poll: should the person who finishes last in your class be able to speak at graduation? So we get the other side.
I think that's fair and balanced.
76% of people said yes. At the store, do you take free samples or actively try to avoid them?
Avoid all
58% of people said avoid. Do you usually buy things when you're almost out of them or wait until you're completely out? 26% of people said wait until they're completely out. 73% said almost out. Which is the correct way to write the multiplication symbol, the X or the dot? I thought this was going to be a little bit closer than it was. 7% said the dot, 92% said the X. And what is the opposite of right, left or wrong? 68% of people said left, 31% of people said wrong. And those are your Ruskin and Zach X polls. Go touch grass.
DQ, Rob would like to know, would you watch a movie on the side of an ice cream truck?
If it wasn't playing the ice cream truck song the whole time, yes.
Yeah, that would be a little maddening.
Yeah, it'd be hard to hear the finer plot points in the all the exposition.
Would it have to
there.
be a movie about ice cream?
No.
Okay.
Not necessary.
But that would make sense to show a
Yeah.
movie about ice cream on
Right.
the
You don't
side of
wanna
an
watch,
ice cream truck.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the side of an
Right.
ice cream truck. That wouldn't be smart. It's bad for business.
And they take cards now, apparently.
Yes, I'm
Who
very
knew?
excited.
And we got the classic dad joke text during the last break about the ice cream truck. The song means that they're out of ice cream. That's joke as old as time.
I've used that.
Exactly. See,
It's not a joke.
that song means they're out of ice cream, son. I'm sorry.
Oh, how about this?
What is it?
I know most of you hate this, but the University of Notre Dame has sent out an email to its students adjusting its final exam schedule to accommodate the 12-team college football playoff.
Okay.
Exams would ordinarily end on Friday, December 20th. They will now end Thursday, December 19th. College football playoff games start December 20th and 21st.
Yeah, because they're hosting.
Clearly,
the Illuminati.
clearly somebody is anticipating hosting a college football
The
playoff.
Illuminati's already figured that out.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
There you go.
I mean, we know the top 7 in the poll. They're the ones that are going to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, and then they're in the top 7. So I mean, that's what happened. The sport is so predictable. It's kind of it's just like I don't know. It's not as great as it used to be. And I'm not talking about the players making money because I don't have a problem with that. But it's the games are kind of predictable now.
You're starting to sound very old.
I am old.
You are. You're starting to sound really, really old.
These young people are ruining everything.
That's right. Young people suck. Ruin everything.
Right. That's what happened. All right. We're going to find out what everybody learned coming up here.
It's a Tony Gwynn Monday.
Tony Gwynn Monday.
Yes.
Here on Ruskin and Zach. So stick around. We'll have all that for you coming right up.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Everybody's Mr. O poor old me negative.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
I wanted to find someone who would embrace Arkansas and the opportunities to build on a rich tradition that includes 22 conference titles, 14 Sweet 16 appearances, 11 Elite 8 appearances, 6 Final Fours, and a 1994 NCAA championship.
The head coach of your Arkansas Razorbacks, John Calipari.
Listen to every Razorback basketball game right here on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Pain from arthritis is just awful. Bone on bone, constant pain. It robs you of so much of the stuff you love to do. But there are effective ways to deal with that pain. And I'm not talking about drugs or surgery. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. Listen, there's exciting new cellular therapies that can get you lasting relief. And the place to go is QC Kinetics. You see, QC Kinetics uses cutting-edge treatments that accelerate your own body's healing properties. If you're living with chronic pain from arthritis or injury, you need to know that steroids and surgery and pain pills, they are no longer your only option. Learn how QC Kinetics can use advanced regenerative medicine to treat the pain, enhance your joints, restore your mobility, and give you long-term relief with no downtime. The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics are ready to help you. Call for a free consultation now at QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie. Hello. Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech. Yep, I can do it. Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back. Hello. Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours. Nice. Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
They're tougher than the storms. They're the new Mahindras from Tatum Motor Company. They know many of you have seen your share of storms this year, and now you face the tough job of cleaning up what those storms left behind. You need the official tractor of tough. A new Mahindra tractor from Tatum Motor Company are built with heavy-duty frames and cast-iron chassis to offer more durability, traction, and stability. They're heavy enough for those big jobs like tree removal. And new Mahindras don't have a diesel particulate filter, so they never have to regen. and don't need the diesel exhaust fluid, so you save money there. Plus, save even bigger with Mahindra deals that are tough to beat, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Mahindra models. Find a new tractor or tractor package tough enough for any task at the best price with a new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
You know, it wasn't long ago people did not retire with massive amounts of wealth. I mean, because people had pension plans.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you worked for a company that had a pension, you know, and you couple that with Social Security, and that was kind of what you lived on. One thing I found kind of with my parents, leading up to retirement, they were concerned with how much money they had, how much they had accumulated in their retirement account. But when they retired, the amount that they had became a lot less important than how much money they had coming in. If they had enough coming in every month to meet their needs and then to do some fun
It's
things,
an income
it became an income issue. Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Mach 1 Financial Group LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. For full disclosures, please see advisorinfo.sec.gov or mach1financial.com/disclosure.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Have you ever thought about what a bad haircut could do to your image? That's why you shouldn't trust your appearance to anyone except the professionals at Fantasy Sports Cut. We believe our clients are walking billboards. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Fantasy Sports Cuts is a full-service men's hair salon where you'll always find sports on our 8 TVs, and the fridge is always full of free beer, or root beer for those little men in training. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with Promix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or Promix?
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on the dying moments of another hour here on Ruskin and Zach. Well, that was dark, wasn't it?
Slightly, yeah.
Didn't come out the way I thought.
Didn't quite. Okay, we'll let it slide this time.
You know, we don't write this out in advance. We don't have
No,
an 18-page rundown or anything. It's just, you know, we talk and it happens. That's the way it is.
Other shows prepare. We don't.
Yeah, I've never been fond of that.
Yeah,
It's more fun
prepare's
this
over-
way.
Yeah, it's way overrated.
It's more like Nick Walinda on the
Oh,
Wire.
okay. That's like the 5th Walenda reference in 2 weeks. I feel like we need to stop.
I'm out of material, man.
Okay. All right.
I'm out of bullets.
DQ, by the way, your dad's on his way to the Hammer Factory.
All right.
He is.
Yeah.
He just he texted in to let us know he was on his way to the Hammer Factory. So
Is
safe
he
travels, Kenny.
is he acquiring new hammers or?
Yeah,
No.
DQ. What is he there to? What does one do at a Hammer Factory?
Watch the hammers being created. It's
Huh.
actually the handles of the hammers.
Oh.
If
So
you
we're
wanna
not even
get-
watching the whole
If you
hammer.
want to get into the specifics of it, it's the handles.
We're not even watching the hammer, the whole
No,
hammer. We're
the
just watching
steel
the
is
handle.
being forged in Illinois.
Oh.
Huh.
And the
It's very
hammers are being made in
complicated.
Arkansas.
Wait a minute. It's
I
very
don't-
complicated.
I don't actually know if I'm allowed to disclose all of the knowledge I have about the hammer
This
factory.
is a government facility. This is a government black site, right? You know, like the handles are used. You know,
Is this
for-
all code for what's underneath the Denver airport?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on
Yeah,
here?
that's what's happening.
Okay,
All right,
excellent.
I knew it.
All right, there we
I
go.
knew something was wrong here. All right. What did you learn there, DQ? What do you got?
I learned that Charles Darwin's tortoise, the last person to own it was Steve Irwin.
Wow.
100
Okay.
and it lived to be 175.
I don't want to be that old.
Don't worry.
Thank you. I found a treasure trove of Tony Gwynn facts.
All right.
The Major League batting average with 2 strikes since 1988 is 188. Major League average over every other player except Tony Gwynn has hit 188 with 2 strikes. Tony Gwynn hit 302.
Wow.
302 make you a Hall of Famer over an entire career. He did that with 2 strikes. He also, and this is one of my favorite stats, he hit 415 off of Pedro Martinez and Greg Maddux in his career. Never struck out. How about that?
All right. There you go. Well, all these Karens get mad about Merry Xmas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about.
Okay.
The origin of Xmas, the X is the Greek letter chi, which is the abbreviation for Christ in Greek. And the suffix mass is from the Latin-derived Old English word for mass. So Merry Xmas is actually Merry Christmas, just with the Greek letter in front of it. So don't go and
way to go, Karen.
Don't go and freak out about that. All right, it's just as respectful as the other thing. It's just in a different language. So there you have it.
All right, now remember that. Remember that. I know it's August now, but remember that in December.
And also, in the there is no word for blue in ancient Greek. I don't know how they conveyed blue. That color in the sky there. I don't know. Whatever it is.
What color was the sky? I don't know.
I don't know. We don't have a word for that. We don't know.
Okay.
Zach's getting fired up. Rangers Red Sox on ESPN at the top of the hour.
I am so done with that team.
Big ESPN.
God, they suck.
They're 3 out of the 3rd wild card spot. This is a big game because Texas is out as well.
3 in. They've
Well,
given up the 3-game lead, and they've not only given up the 3-game lead, they're now 3 games out.
Well, they are.
Hate them.
They got to turn it around. Starting tonight at Fenway.
Yeah, whatever.
ESPN has the
They lost
TV.
12-1 yesterday to the Astros.
I assume it's not blacked out because it's the Rangers. I don't know
I'm
if
sure
that's right or
somehow,
not.
some way, I'll get jobbed on this and not be able to watch it. But that's okay. I'll find something.
You will find a way.
I will find a way somehow, some way. I will. If I have to go through the Ukraine, I will figure it out.
Right. He will sort it out. Also, today is the 30th anniversary of the strike.
Yeah.
August 12th,
Yeah,
1994.
how about that? Yep.
That's right.
Wow. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. I got a whole note package on it from ESPN. It was the 8th work stoppage. We had one a couple years ago. That was 99 days. That was the 9th work stoppage in history. Attendance went down 20%. People were not happy with this whole
No, they really weren't.
strike
They
here
were
at all.
very, very upset with that.
And of course, we lost out on all sorts of things that could have been. Could the Montreal of Expos have won something and maybe
Tony Gwynn was close to
saved
hitting
their
400.
franchise? That's right. He was hitting 394 at the time of the strike.
And he was actually hitting better in the second half because he was hotter in the second half of the season than he was at the beginning.
Right.
He had a legit shot to crack 400. I know one's ever going to hit 400 again, but it is what it is.
Yeah. In 10 August games before the strike, he was hitting 475.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah, that's right. There was Mark McGuire had not happened yet, but Jeff Bagwell was threatening to break the home run record.
Yep, people forget that. Bags was chasing that.
Yeah, that's right. And Matt Williams too. Matt Williams was on pace to get 60. Remember Matt Williams?
I do. Third baseman.
Yeah. That didn't happen. Of course, the Expos didn't win, and then the strike happened, and later the Expos moved, and it's a whole
thing.
situation.
And you got the Nationals out of it, so
we did.
Be happy.
We might get the Expos back. You never know. They got to add 2 teams when they add Nashville and bring in bring Montreal back.
Montreal is a terrible sports town. Terrible sports
Le
town.
Stadium de Olympique.
They'd probably still stick them in that dump.
Is that place even standing anymore?
That's a great question. I don't know. I have not checked on the Montreal sports scene in quite some time.
Hold on. We got time.
Yeah. We got all the time in the world. We got a time machine.
That's right. We do. Yeah. Yeah. Olympic Stadium is a multi-purpose stadium in Montreal. It's still there.
It is. Still there.
Wow.
And they would try and jam the Expos in there.
What a toilet. Oh,
Yep.
Lord. A
there's
weird-looking place, too.
Great players. Vlad, Larry
Yeah.
Walker, Randy Johnson, Pedro Martinez.
What a weird looking place.
That's right.
It's bizarre. Anyway, all right. Well, you could stick around and hear more of this
Whatever this is.
fine operation.
We get to hear about DQ's Walker.
That's right. Yeah.
She's very excited.
More